All right, how you doing tonight there, Death Mask? Just got my 3D printer going right before the stream here. I'm making a thing to hold up my fucking green... Well, you can't see it, but my green screen back here. Pick your poison or try a bit of my super world. All right, we'll take a peek here. Somebody yelling outside. All right. See what we got here. Right-hand camera looks like it got messed up a little bit. I'm gonna ignore it for now. Is my bot ignoring me? There we go. A4D. BBY. QNG. Yeah, Fridays have been a little slow lately. I don't know why, but Fridays are just not a day for Mario Maker. But I'm gonna keep riding it out. If it seems consistently like it's just not working, I'm just do fucking variety on Friday. I don't care. Let me know what you think. Well, that's what we're doing here. Oh, we are saved in the super world, it looks like. We must have taken a peek at it at some point. Doesn't ring a bell. I'm taking a look at some of the recent levels too. So yeah, let's take a peek at a bit of the super world here. I think we made our way partway into World 2 here. Oh man. Level Reader does not know what to make of super world levels. It gets a level code though. Oh no, it just had garbage data in it. It's pulling something else there. Perfect. And I moved my stupid counter there on the bottom around a little bit. I'm gonna just scoot the viewer levels bar up a little. Get you out from under there. There you go, bud. You can see it. As well scoot it towards that pipe a little bit too while I'm at it. There you go. All right. There we go. Oh, we got a minute. We got 100 seconds. Okay. I gotta go fasted. Too fast. Okay, we're doing Rising Lava and, Short Timer. Familiar with the phrase, hat on a hat? If you have one anxiety ticker, you don't really need two. It doesn't ruin it by any means, but, you know, we have the one going. Which already gates the level against time, at least a little bit. Maybe it doesn't work in the second section? Oh no, second section's doing the same thing. Oh, and he's dead. Okay. Yeah, and if you're going for traditional, which it seems like so far, the double anxiety isn't really necessary. It doesn't ruin it, but it's worth thinking about. Oh, good. Every level was 100 seconds. I gotcha. That's the Super World's theme. Oh, that makes a little more sense then. Ooh, that guy sneaks at you from off camera. He's real good at that. It might be conditional. Ooh, I like that. Wow. Wow, 3 of them in a level with 100 seconds. I appreciate the effort. Oh, Super Luigi U is where it's from. I gotcha. You know, I never played through the Super Luigi U levels. I was told they were really good, though, and I would probably like them. There's a lot of new soup. Again. A lot of new soup felt really heavily based around multiplayer and just felt really yucky, and I heard that was not the case with Luigi U. that it was built to be a little more challenging and a little more, I don't know, if you'd call it maybe bespoke. There we go. I had to adjust a lot for Mario Maker, but the basic layout is the same. I gotcha. Is that the whole Super World then? It is Super Luigi U levels? Yeah, solid stuff though. Not bad. Little tiny bit of hat on a hat there, but yeah, especially if you're going with an homage or remake of a level that used that as a theme, then you know, I mean, it's certainly excusable in that case. Wow, Nintendo. Just this level's a remake, just to fit the forest theme. I gotcha. Oh, okay. Oh, the cloud's a timer. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Okay. Cloud dies, and then we go on. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Magic Koopa. Stepping up with the nonsense. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, I would like that, please. Yep. Guy's gonna kill me. All right. This is a tiny bit chaotic, but the premise that we get to go on so quickly... Oh, get out of here with that. There we go. The premise that we get to move on so quickly really, really makes the chaos work really, really well. That was really great. The short timers and the idea of like a WarioWare style boss rush is really cute. That's a really great way to do a castle, man. That was great. There is nobody else. Yeah, drop something in there, Truephobia. We're playing a little bit of Deathmask Super World here. How you doing there, bud? It's a Truephobia. Is that like a live fetishist? You're just not into... You're not into the truth? You don't want to hear it? You might be in the wrong place, buddy. Okay, so we're going this way first, obviously. Yeah, man, that was solid. That was a great one. Okay, this camera's too high. Go down. Nope, go down. Down is up. Fuck you. Fuck you and your invertedness. Oh. Are you really not going to focus now? Are you going to do that to me? There we go. I bought a fancy Universal remote a buddy of mine recommended to me. I found it on eBay for 40 bucks instead of $300 new. I'm really hoping I can program that son of a bitch to talk to these cameras, as well as I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 remotes in front of me. So I would be very happy. Oh, okay. This is cool. Okay. Oh, okay. Rising lava. Couldn't see it from up there. It's fine. I will say the horror effect, though, placed over Mario player character for the whole level, always really hurts me. Silence I don't like, but it's fine. I like all kinds of levels. The only thing I really don't like is, like, ultra precision. Like, team precision, sub 1% clear rate stuff, and really tough Kaizo levels. Like, if you're talking, like, POW drops or multiple concurrent shell jumps in midair without landing... I'll give it a shot, and I'll give you every bit of feedback that I can, but I'm not going to get too far. How do we go back in the pipe? Truephobia, thanks for dropping that in there. We'll do that right after this level here. Had a really slow Friday. One minor thing looked like maybe malware on a basically an IT only VM, which gave us a little bit of a shit attack. I work in single mechanic level. Just see. Yeah, I work in IT as a sysadmin. So we had little teeny tiny bit of a panic attack. It really feels like I can't reach it. Oh, no, we can reach it. Work in IT, too. BA. Business Administration? Baller? Bachelor of the Arts? Business Administration? I think that was my first guess. Oh, hi, Fanto. I got one of those, too, bitch! Business Analyst, I gotcha. What does the gray on Oh, hurts me as in I just feel like it's it is an effect that really feels like it deadens the level. Like losing the background music and instead getting ambient music really doesn't fit unless, hey Godhand, how you doing? Hope your Friday's going good so far. Probably at about the end of it for you, huh? Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, it's been a while since I worked at a place that had any analyst team or anything like that. I get the concept. A lot of times working with reports and that kind of data too. We have it's our sales folks who deal with all the reporting and that kind of stuff. Oh my god. But yeah, it always feels like the horror effect feels like an ambient effect or a circumstantial effect. It always feels awkward when it's put on a whole level. That's Mario. I feel like it should have background music. It's not like I'm gonna boo the level for it, but it definitely reduces my enjoyment a little bit. Not as much as sound effects on everything would do. Yeah, it's going pretty good. We had a little spook at work, but otherwise super chill. Jesus Christ, I'm bad at this. Programming automation and programming analysis. Programmatic analytic. I gotcha. And you can kind of get away with it in, like, dark Ghost House levels. People really like to do it. But even then, I still feel like, dude, I want to hear the Ghost House music. They did a really good job on the Ghost House music. I want to hear it. I went to school for forensic science. I didn't graduate. I did, oh my god, over and over with that. I did 3 semesters. And then kind of got into IT. I pushed my way in. I had always been interested in it as a job to do. And was working from home, like, god damn, like 12 years ago now. Yeah, I think 2009-ish. God damn, am I old. Was doing remote tech support. Just gonna hang out. We're gonna get the key. We're gonna take the hit. Oh, that room's really awkward. The boos in that room, I feel like, might be more than necessary. Either there's too many boos. Or just not enough platforms. Yeah, I like the castle theme, too. That might have been the initial thought there, too, as well. I don't want the castle theme in a level like this where I'm doing boos, but I want to use the castle blocks. Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're just gonna go. There we go. Oh my god. Why? Why are we like this? Curse of the Death Mask. Hey, that's what it says on the name. I like Phantos a lot. I'm really happy Phantos got added. That would have been probably my #1 enemy if I was going to pick something from Mario 2 hands down, so it was the right choice. And it's fun mechanically. But I think if they wanted to do a real crowd pleaser, I really think Meowser would have been a lot of fun. No, Meowser. Mouser would have been a lot of fun. And I am a little sad that bosses didn't come with each of the, You might have a rough time on level. It's a 0.4. Well, we'll still give it a shot. That's what we're here for. Okay. Yeah, that's what I expect. Banto is a lot less energetic than he was in Mario 2, so he constantly just trolls me. He's built for it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the idea of a key that puts pressure on you is a lot of fun. I wish they got rid of Meowser and give us Mauser too. And retroactively applied it to all current Meowser levels. Meowser can be great. I've played several levels recently where Meowser was great. There seems to have been kind of a resurgence of people trying to make it not as stupid. Trying to prove you can use him right. Which is good. But yeah, you know, nothing's ever gonna stop people from being like, what if you had to kill him with fireballs? And then there's shields, so it's hard to hit him. And he just keeps fucking around. Bro. What are you doing to me here? Triple? Can you do triple? I thought you were limited to 2 for Meowser, but I could be confused. But no, I don't want that. I can't. I feel like I've never done that. If I was supposed to grab both keys in the first room... Oh, that's bad. Was I supposed to grab both keys in the first room? Oh, buddy. Buddy, no. Don't trap the player. Don't deathlock the player for not grabbing both the keys. Hey, no, you got a good Meowser level? Toss it at me. Yeah, we don't seem to have any way to proceed here. So the first room felt like it was symmetrical in an optional way. Yeah, I only grabbed the one. We only grabbed the one each time. Oh, that's not enough to boo it, but man, that does hurt a little bit. Yeah, the level was built traditionally enough that it definitely didn't feel like, oh, I should for sure grab both keys. It felt, oh, my queue's not refreshing here. Do that here. It was symmetrical like that, not for me to grab both, but so that I could grab either depending on what the boos did. Yeah, stick them both together, or make the player grab one as they fall down. I really thought one was just extra or maybe true ending kind of thing. I really didn't think I needed to grab both. I definitely could have. It definitely wasn't structured in a way that I couldn't. But the way you drop in there, you take a moment to gather, you're gonna drop straight down. You're gonna take a moment to gather your thoughts. Kano, thanks for dropping a level in there. We'll be getting to that after the next one. You take a minute to gather your thoughts, and then you grab the key, and you immediately see the lava's rising too much to grab the other one. Is what you're gonna think. So I imagine almost anyone who played that level probably did the same thing, at least the first shot. If you didn't want to rework it, though, you could give the player just a return door to drop them back at the beginning, so at least they weren't deathlocked, or platforms to allow the player to return back. And it's a little bit of a walk of shame, and it would still piss you off, but it wouldn't at least be a deathlock. Bud, if you want to hang out, jump in the chair, buddy. Let me get the chair in position here. There he is. Come on. I see him sniffing around. He wants it. He's into it. There he is. You see him? This one's Pud. He's a good boy. He's very, very shy. But, he's gotten a lot better over the years. And since I got him a big carpet, man, he loves it. Yeah, it's a cat stream, whether you like it or not. One of my channel point rewards is, give the cats a treat on camera. That's a thing. You need kind of a lot of points. But we'll have to do one of those after a little bit anyhow. 1/2 out of every 10 that doesn't grab the key. The return door would have been genius. Yeah, return door or just invisible blocks that would let the player climb back. Can you not chew on that, please? Why don't you just sit here and be cute? Yeah, like a good kitty. He constantly steals things off my desk. Oh, I should get it. Well, not this one. I have a 18-pound cat. He would make a pretty good giant Meowser if I got a costume put together. He's looking at me. Yeah, I'm talking about you. All right. I didn't next yet. True phobia. Let's see what you get. 1 or 2 out of every 10. No, half a person out of every 10. PV8. 59R. BCG. He's a pretty good little guy. Super affectionate when I saw him in the shelter. And then they were like, oh yeah, he got returned because he pees on the floor. I don't care. He likes me. Super, super affectionate. Rubbing all up on my leg, being all cute. Was really nice and everything in this room full of like 30 cats. Get him home and he's just like, you know what? I'm going to hide for a month. Spin to win. 0.37. Simple, just spin to win. All right, let's take a peek. Let's see what you're doing here. True phobia. You over it, bud? He's over it. His name's Pud. Because he looks like pudding. And Pud is, playing in some places for dong. For dong penis. Ah, okay. Alright. Yep. A lot of deaths right there. Makes sense. He's back. You got a hair in my eye somehow. How'd you do this? Do you want this back? No. Oh, okay. Alright. A little awkward out the gate. Mini Meowser on the left. Especially for high difficulty stuff. Oh, okay. Indicators work well. Oh, then we transition right away. For high difficulty stuff, it's always really helpful. He has returned. He's back. He's rolling around. It's really nice if the beginning flows well. If you can kind of jump right into it. And it's not like we have anything too painful. But it is kind of run forward, stop, and get ready. Whereas I think the most potentially fun thing would be is just jump right on the shell. Although this is probably a little more controlled than get moving right away or else. Yeah. Yeah, man. Disco Shell would have been really fun. And Super Mario World didn't really get anything special. It's got a cape and that's it. On top of that, the firing mechanism here is not the most reliable. Give me that, yeah. Oh, yeah, Disco Shell would have been a ton of fun. Yeah, I feel like Super Mario World didn't get anything special. We didn't get those crazy Yoshi triangles either. Something's being noisy. It works on the global plus screen load cycle. All cannons do. Aww. I thought cannons had a very small amount of RNG in them. Is that not a thing? Was that just a Mario Maker 1 thing? On screen plus on that tick they fire. I gotcha. Are you sure that's how it works? Do you have a maybe a wiki article that goes over it? The only reason I ask is because then I wonder how cannons fire out a cycle with each other. Yeah, they gave us the P-Balloon eventually. Yeah, no Disco Shell, no Yoshi triangles. Those goddamn purple triangles would have been hilarious. Because, yeah, I've definitely seen cannons firing out of sync with each other. If cannons can fire out of sync with each other, it can't possibly be on the tick unless the tick varies based on block somehow? But then how would you ever get cannons to fire in sync with each other? Oh, I didn't do a mic check. It looks fine now. I'm gonna leave it where it is. Yeah, I don't know what the perfect setup is. But yeah, a big thing with high difficulty levels to reduce the frustration for the player is to make sure that they can get right into it. Making this less janky and more reliable would not make the level easier, but it would make it easier to do what you need to do in the beginning. Ah, the tickets per can? That makes sense. Oof. Yeah, something that just sets up really, really consistently. Just with Kaizo in general, but anything really in the 1% range and the super expert range. Making sure that the beginning hooks well and lets the player get right back into it after death can really, really remove the pain of death. And, like, the thing that's making me want to move on faster than I would otherwise and not want to keep trying is the fact that every time I die, I have to wait 4 or 5 seconds before I can maybe get on the train again. And sometimes I fuck up. Sometimes the train is just in a bad cycle. It's hard to tell exactly where it's going to be. So sometimes I just get fucked. Probably put a right arrow at the Koopa part. Oh my god. Yeah, and the repeated reattempts here too add to the frustration, which makes me just, you know, not want to keep hitting it. Whereas I really wish I could just get right into it. The first time people didn't hold right? I mean, I'm definitely a hold right gang guy over here. I'm pretty into it. That camera is weird. Something is weird with the contrast on my right camera. I'm gonna fix it later. I definitely don't have a weird beauty filter. That is horrifying. I didn't know that that was even a thing until I was poking around in OBS plugins for a wireless camera and saw that that's a thing. There we go. Oh god, is that a stretch. Yeah, I saw some weird beauty filters. Some weird, like, camera filters that are meant to basically imitate what, like, some Instagram filters do. It's surprising. But I guess if you really think about it, green screen is a ton of heavy lifting. Why do you have 2 face cams? I got a capture card that can capture 4 inputs. I had 2 capture cards, 2 identical capture cards, which caused some problems sometimes, for my HDMI camera and my... Yeah, I want to show off my chin game. For my HDMI camera and my Switch. So getting a capture card that could capture 2 in one slot would really remove a lot of issues for me. As far as some of the actual stream setup goes and the hardware configuration. But the cheapest one was this camera that can capture 4, and then I realized, okay, wait, if I have 4 inputs, I could capture 2 cameras and 2 consoles, so I could, like, play the same game with somebody else, like, sitting next to me. That's what I wanted to do. I used to do a whole, like, stream thing like that with a buddy of mine. So we could do something like, he could play Super Metroid casually while I speedrun it and make fun of him, or something similar to that. Oof. Man, we are not going to get moving. So then I wanted to see what happens if I load up all the cameras and I just plug crap into all of them to see if it would render fine, and it did. And then I was like, wait, I really like having one zoomed in on my face. I'm doing that. It really pisses off my girlfriend. This was her idea too. This is one of the channel point rewards, but we'll give you guys a little taste here. There we go. It's another good use for 2 cameras. That way you can see the action and the talking. Oh my god. High quality stuff here. We got all the things. But no, I would really like to do side-by-side streams with 2 gameplay windows side-by-side. Oh man. I mean, this one gets the cat. The problem is they move. The cameras are PTZ and everything. I can point them at stuff, but the cats are real wiggly. If there was cheap wireless camera tech, I would totally just put a friggin' camera on the cat. That would be really excellent. But actual, like, true wireless camera tech is really expensive. Uh-oh. Cameras just stopped working. Different cameras, my security cameras. Oh, weird. Something weird's happening. Hopefully nobody's breaking into my house. Oh, they do have legs. They are good at using them. This guy over here, he's over it for now, but he'll get back on them. Yeah? You do anything cool with the HoloLens? I really feel like Microsoft kind of failed to develop the platform as a whole. That the idea of a productive AR device could have been really cool, and they shit the bed. I have a Quest 2. I used to have a Vive. Vive sucked. The Vive sucks ass compared to the Quest 2. I'm not a big fan of the Zuck. But man, do I like the Quest 2 for doing wireless PC VR. I use it every day. Just put a leash on the cat. The black one will do that. He likes to go for walks outside a little bit. Been a while. But he did used to like it a lot at my old place. I don't really have a yard here, and my neighbor has big dogs. Okay, I really wish we had a break there. Oh, I could have landed right there. I know we're doing Kaizo stuff too, so you're not thinking like, oh, I want to make a traditional level, but sloping the difficulty up and then giving the player something gentle for a sec. Hey, Mr. Laverne, how you doing tonight? Can really ease off the ass a little bit. Oh, I didn't get the pulse. All right, one more shot and then we'll move on. Laverne, thanks for dropping one in there. That'll be after the one after this. Yeah, you know, one more where we get a little further. It's structured pretty well from the little bit that we could see so far. And it all works, but that beginning irks me a lot. And I would definitely keep that in mind if you're targeting ultra high difficulty stuff, is to make sure the beginning flows well. God, that slope honestly works there a lot better than you'd think. That slope really steers the player into where they need to be and helps a lot. Yeah, I would really just recommend, yeah, the trick to good Kaizo is making sure that that first thing, because like in Celeste, when you die, you are in it like that. When you die in Super Meat Boy, you are back that goddamn second. You're ready to try again. Mario, it's a couple seconds of wait. So if you add a couple more seconds to wait, oh god damn does it hurt. Every death just sinks it into me. It makes me feel like such a jackass. And you can alleviate that. The whole COVID thing now, governments are like, what about using AR to promote? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Don't tell your bosses about Google Earth there, bud. Oh. Hang on one sec. My 3D printer's doing something really goofy. Is that just layer 1 nonsense, or is it actually fucked? Okay, we're gonna move on. Here, you guys can look at this if I'm gonna waste your time anyway. It's being really weird. Okay, no, layer 1 is just skipping a chunk, it looks like. Oh no, it's printing it last for some reason. Okay. Oh, there it goes. It wasn't printing in this middle thing here, and I had no idea why, but it looks like it's just working its way into it for whatever reason. I'm not the one who tells it how to do the path, it just does what it wants. Printer is rebelling. It's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. I designed new feet for my green screen back here, and they first print fucking shit the bed, so I'm really hoping this one does its job here. Next is Kano 25. If you run right and spin, you land on the spike. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely got a little bit of the run right and spin and land on the spike. We did some of that. I think you mean on the bike top? What are those guys' name? What the hell are those guys' name? Shelmets. On the Shelmet. 3 BB. Yeah, Spiny. Spiny or Shelmet? 37Y. JRF. And then we got Mr. Laverne after this. Yeah, guy. I get it. I've been there. Spinny Spiny. Oh, Spinny Spiny Shell. You could name a level that if you were doing a whole level. With just the Spiny train. Ooh. Final battle. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the supposed good Meowser level. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. We've seen some good ones. His job is to be a chase boss. I think we said it before too, but that's literally his job. It's to chase you. That was his job in 3D World. It was not to piss you off. It was not to make you hit him with Fireball 700 times. Alright. Oh, okay. Seems a little cluttered and heavy on the enemies starting out here. You kind of have a theme, though. You're mostly sticking to hot and boss world enemies, it looks like. I don't know where that Piranha Plant Creeper came from, but it's 3D World. You're just gonna see a lot of that. It's fine. Okay, yeah, we're going heavy on the enemy wheels here. Maybe you want to get some Goombas in here. Maybe some other stuff. I drink Windex. That's a name you got there, bud. Oh my god. It looked like I knew what I was doing, and I was smart until I missed the jump. Thanks for dropping a level in the queue, bud. We got one after this before yours. Yep. Ooh, how you doing tonight? Spiny is what Lakitu throws. Multiple spikes. Spike top are, yeah, the little spiked buzzies that crawl around on stuff. That you can kill when they round a corner. Found that out recently. Alright, yeah. Little... Oh, God, don't do that. Oh, God, that's so potentially goddamn annoying, and then you got a Charvarg up your ass? Yeah, don't put this guy here. Don't do that. Making the player jump up high, to deal with a bully who might be in their way is really, really potentially annoying. And it's not even something where we can tank the hit. Yeah, no, I mean, they do what they want. You've played it. You've played it. You're bringing levels here. You've played it. You know they do what they want. Yeah, the beginning here is very cluttered and a little unfocused. I'm really sad that I can't make that jump if I bounce off of that guy. Oh my god. Put them like everywhere, but I do make sure it's not hot garbage. Man, it's close to hot garbage. Read your letter on how to make traditional. Oh, that was Gabby, but glad to hear it. It's a good one. Always a good one. That's what he's talking about there. One of my regulars put together a guide. There's a lot of really nice information in there. There's a bunch of videos from Steve and others at the bottom that cover some just general information as well. But yeah, this definitely feels like closer to hot garbage than not. It's not legitimate like Little Timmy Trash, but it feels like more enemies than is necessary. Rather than scaling up or sloping up, we immediately start with several irritating enemies. And this, you should have run into this in testing, where you had to wait for this guy. And the first time that happens, you should have thrown him right the fuck out. Or lowered the platform. Oh. Now we have two Charvargs. There's a lot of potential for nonsense here. And again, the player is never going to know what you did or what happens in your brain when you're playing the level. So we're not going to know your path, which is why it's going to look like to you, I'm fucking up constantly, but there's just no way I could know what you want me to do. God, I hate that. God damn bully. Get out of here. Oh. Oh my god. Made the progression a bit too much, so by World 7 it has too much player fall off? Yeah, that'll happen. Well, one boss per world is kind of the way to do it. That's one of the things that's focused on too in the guide there. Yeah, that's the little tagline there. It's not all levels need bosses. Not all boss arenas need to be real hard. A couple of slopes. Maybe some pillars or something? That's all you need. Mario 3, I think, was a really great way to look at boss arenas. They were all different, but not that different. Oh my god. Rated your first world today. Nice. By world 7 or 8, you're like, this is fine, but it's, yeah. Yeah, I honestly, I feel like unless your whole super world is supposed to be Kaizo stuff for Kaizo people, once you start hitting the sub 1% clear rate, you're really cutting off people ever finishing the super world. You can't really have... you can kind of have optional levels in the world builder, right? Because can't you have branching paths or split paths? Oh my god, guy. What are we at? 5 minutes? Yeah, we've officially hit the is it over yet button on the clock. Jesus Christ. Try to not do this. That'd be the way. Yeah, focus up on your enemy types. I would recommend taking a look at that guide I linked up above there. But focus up on your enemy types. Avoid things like this that force the player to wait. Especially since half the time he's in a position where we have to wait when we come out the gate. Because we're going to be dealing with that Charvarg and the other enemies there, we may get stuck having to wait there in a dangerous position. With the power-up that we're going to lose anyway, we're going to need it to tank a hit almost for sure. Oh my god, okay. Only our second time over here. A little bit of a hot mess here. Okay, at least there's another mushroom here, I hope. Okay. Oh, thank God, okay. Alright, oh God. Oh God, don't make me fight Meowser with the cat claws. I'm gonna boo it. I swear to God I'm gonna boo it if you just make me fight him with the cat claws. Okay, this is how you're supposed to use Meowser big time. That's how you're supposed to use Luigi. This is the final level in the super world. I need to make it hard. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times it can be hard to... It was conditional. Okay. I honestly feel like I would have left that not conditional. Because then you're kind of punishing the player if they need the checkpoint. And now my climbing abilities are cut way down. But yeah, more enemies is not always a fun way to do more hard, and half of what Mario games are about, or more, is platforming. Rather than just a lot of enemies. And if you look at hard levels in New Soup or 3D World, they're not harder because they have more enemies, they're harder because they're tough to make your way through. Both because of how the level is designed and how the enemies are used within it. Oh, I did! Oh! True Phobia, thanks for dropping another one in there. It wasn't the plan. Just playing a ton of clear check and making it in a short time, you're less like, yeah. Yeah, if you're blasting through it fast, you might not notice, which is why it's not ever a bad idea. Play your level more than once. Play it a couple of times, come back to it once in a while. Yeah, drop me the last level of your super world. We'll look at it. You don't have anything else in there, so pop it on in. Oh my god. Can we backtrack to that other block? Yes, we can. My life's a little easier. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're at 9 minutes, so this is probably the last shot here. Gosh, we're never gonna get to see the part where we have to throw a bunch of pals at Meowser. It better not be that. Nobody wants to do that. But this section, honestly, is structured pretty well. Oh my god, that's on me. This is a lot of what you expect to see with Meowser. I'm betting there was even a story mode level that did this with Meowser, but this is his fate. This is what he's good for. This is his job. This section is also significantly more focused. You really just stuck to the auto scroll. You use the bullet bills to keep the player in the center. How do I keep frickin' doing that? So they don't climb too far ahead, and then you have Meowser chasing the other way. Some of the platforming is difficult or almost impossible, though, without the cat suit. You do have a couple of additional power-ups scattered around so they can hang on to it, but there's another good reason why maybe that first one should be conditional. Or shouldn't be conditional, it should just be a cat suit. Okay. Oh boy, does he climb that slow. Okay. Okay, Meowser, I was kind of doing something there, bud. Okay. Mean! Very mean. Alright, let's go fight him. World 8 is a hybrid of the hardest part of all the worlds from the first 4 levels. Yeah, I mean, sounds like the way to do it. Motifs are nice in a super world. I really feel like that's kind of one of the untapped things that people don't do. And that was a big part of, like, Super Mario World, Mario 3, is leitmotifs that carried through a lot of the stages, like stitching together concepts that advance on their own the way a level usually does, where that same concept gets harder in its application before dropping off and being done. But usually people do kind of hit that when they're doing traditional in the first place. I think you'll dislike the first part, but I hope that doesn't color your opinion for the rest of it. Well, first impressions are a little bit of a big deal, but no way to know till we look at it. Oh, guy. I mean, I called it. I literally called it and told you I don't want this. And then you did it to me anyway. And it's blue pow, so it's what, 7 hits? God. Right, 7 hits, or is it 9 hits for winged Meowser? Oh wait, is that winged big Meowser? How many hits is this? I didn't. I gave affirmative non-consent. I said I didn't want this. And now here it is, just inside of me. And then you make the balls go this slow. Nobody wants this. Oh. Oh. 4 hits? Better than 7. I thought it was 4 with the red POW and more with the blue POW, but maybe I'm confused. It's just been a while since I was subjected to a Meowser fight. Okay. I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. Did he shoot it? That's your last level, and you don't even give the player a setup to get the top of the flagpole? God, I'd rather lazily be dumped into the top of the flagpole. Oh. I mean, the chase was structured well. There were parts of the chase where you would almost for sure need the catsuit, but you could make it without the catsuit, it looked like. But if you can't, and that's something you need to test. For sure. With something like that, with the auto-scroll segment with Meowser, you want to make sure you can make all those jumps without the catsuit. But it seemed like the bullet bills were mostly placed there for that. But the fight at the end was a little painful. You didn't have enough room. All you needed was 2 blocks. Just 2 blocks? That would have been fine. Have the pipe come up right from the bottom. You know how to do this, guy. You played Super Mario Bros. You have the pipe come up here, and then you do this. You put a block staircase up, and then you jump to the flagpole. Or you go extra traditional. You just have your pipe over here. Then you have 1 set of blocks right here, and then your flagpole. Boop. There you go. And then we got a little castle over here. And it's mad because you made us fight Meowser. There we go. That's a mad face. Fuck you. That auto-scroll segment being good really brings things around there. But I wish you'd focused on that. I wish you'd done a horizontal auto-scroller that was not an enemy spam fest, but rather like platforming in enemies, and then the vertical scroller, and then maybe something a little less annoying with Meowser. It even could have just been one set of on-off switches that flip themselves back automatically. That might have been the way to do it, to meter out the POWs, or put the POWs on alternating sides of the stage, or even just start the player with 2 of the POWs. You could put a POW, we can even draw right on here. You could put 1 POW here, and 1 POW here, and take some of the sting out of the fight. POWs work a lot better than fireballs and infinite power-ups, but you are still almost doing the same thing when you're distributing them anyhow. But it wasn't that bad. 4 isn't too bad. I thought it was a lot more POWs. Looking for player cheese is 50% of my testing. Guy, that's not cheese, it's speedrunning strats. Alright, Laverne, let's see what you got. You give great and fair feedback. It's what I do. 28Q IFG. If you get good enough at your job, people will pay you extra money to be that guy, to come into meetings and be like, are you fucking with me right now? We're not doing this. Fuck off. Oh. If you get good enough at your job and you change your job every, couple of years. Always do that. Waited for a streamer to play my level for 45 minutes for him to just get it and then skip it before when trying it and said he does what he wants. Well, hey, good night, Godham. Thanks for popping in. I hope you have a good weekend, bud. It's sad that I don't get to see you a little more, but it is really nice when you pop in. But I know it's super late for you, man. Get some sleep. I will say, though, honestly, a streamer with some balls to be like, fuck off, I'm not doing it, is pretty funny, too. I've thought about it, and if things ever, like, scaled out of what I could handle, 5 hours of sleep left, yeah. Get 6, guys. 6 is the minimum for being a person. I think 7 is, like, the minimum for adults. But 6 is my minimum. Try to get 6. If things ever scaled up to the point where it was hard for me to do viewer levels, I would for sure look at probably sub levels first and then regular levels, or just doing random, because this bot does have a random button to do a random level. That'd probably be the best way to do. Oh, he didn't even press play. What a dong. You could at least look at it. What was the thumbnail? Was it this? It was this level? I mean, I'm afraid of dark levels too, but it doesn't full on scream little Timmy at me. Run on 3 hours. Guy, you need more. You have to do something, have to more diplomatically say that? It really depends, too. My focus, oh, yeah, we were talking about the tech stuff a little bit there. My focus, tends to be on network and information security. So it's really important for me to be the bad cop, for me to be the guy who says no. I'm pretty sure that's why my boss hired me. We've been buds for a long time, and he brought me in. It's a small place, but also it's a place that needs no's. Yeah, I mean, it looks good so far. You have a lot of light sources, which is good. It helps make a light or dark level not feel super oppressive. But yeah, I do routinely tell the owners of the company I work at, no, what you're asking me to do is bad and I can't do it. Go do it on your computer. Go do it on a computer at home. So far, we haven't had any trouble, like no, you can't do that, I'm in charge. Like, you're in charge, I am in charge of the company not, falling apart. Don't be bad. Generally, they understand. They kind of get it. That's also why they brought me in, so. Oh yeah, I tell people why. But I do start pretty hard. That's definitely always kind of been a trait of mine, is hey, I like that. That is a cool-ass light bulb. Wait, don't leave. We're friends now. Dude, that is a great light source. How did you get those loaded in like that? Were they dragging along on top of the screen there so they load in perfect, or are they just piled up, or? Man, that's great. Man, are those great. Stretches. They're called stretches. I made a level called Spooky Stretches on Slopes. Hey, look at me. Don't come near me. Because I didn't know that Stretch, could go up slopes. And I thought it was really hilarious, and I made a whole level where that was the whole thing. Should say no to. Yeah, have to be more diplomatic. Or there have been projects where I'm just like, no. Yeah, I mean, it's different for everybody. I'm not the guy you hire for diplomacy. Oh, I keep wanting to sneak one of those, but it looks like it's just not happening. Yeah, really, really good set dressing here so far. This is an excellent way to use a dark level in a traditional sense, too. That is accessible. Because, man, dark levels are one of the worst goddamn places for the dev brain, where it's just, I made the level, I know where everything is, nobody else does. Mostly based on NFT. No, guy, don't... Nice. That's how you're loading them in. Don't crypto bro at me. I was gonna say, I don't want to, like, big league or anything, but I will a little. I made a couple grand on Bitcoin very early on, and I spent it all on groceries. I don't feel bad. I have no FOMO, and good God, has crypto gotten out of control. Oh, okay. This is a little crazy, but it's not. Oh, it's friggin', it's Lemmy. All he's got is balls. We're fine. That's fine. That was a really good choice for the Koopaling, actually. Especially if your arena is gonna be this shit. Jump. Jump up here. Come on. You know you want to. Hop on up. Oh, that's fine. There we go. Very cool. Very cool. Mostly based on NFTs. It was a hard no, didn't even let you. Nice, good. Good God, thank you for that. Oh my God, you even show us how you loaded them in. That is adorable. Don't kill me when I go through the door. Okay. That's great. So they all load on the same X position, so that's how you do that. That makes a lot of sense. It's been a while since I actually tried to make anything look pretty like that, but that makes total sense. Man, does that work nice. Oh, we gotta draw something stupid on that. That was excellent. Oh, was that excellent. Okay. Oh. Hey, see that? I don't know how the hell my little screen pen got bent, but it got bent. All right, we're gonna draw on there. Good friend of mine, guy I used to stream with. He's really great. We've been friends for a really long time. He's an awesome guy, but he got sucked way into the NFTs, and I honestly feel like he's at the point where he's so heavily invested that he can't not talk about it, even though I shit on it all the time. Like every time we talk about it, and I am that awful of a guy with the criticism, it doesn't turn off. I will drink some water. This is not just a stream thing. This is, Nana Peepums, you watching? She can confirm for you guys. I'm just like this all the time. The stream's a really great outlet for it. The job I had before my current one, I was unable to do any real, like, analytical, work. I was, sysadmin 4, but I still had to manage the service desk, and the service desk was outsourced to fucking India. And, you know, I don't have a problem with India or Indian people, but what I don't like is the concept of outsourcing to people who have no vested interest in your company or your job, so they're just a dumpster. It was just a nightmare dumpster, constantly of shit that they couldn't handle, to the point where we just told them to stop, and then it all came to me. So now I'm a sysadmin 4 who's doing service desk shit. And I never got to do projects. The couple of projects that I got on took months because it was a huge, like, German multinational engineering company that bought up our little company. It sucked. It was honestly a nice company, but everything else about it sucked. Everything about working there sucked. So when they told me to return to work, I quit and fucked off. I'm doing this bad. I'm doing this bad, so I'm gonna do it a little faster. Um, yeah, so when I had that job, the stream was a really great outlet for a lot of the analysis and just the, critical feedback that wasn't present in my daily life. I get a lot more of hands-on stuff and a lot of opportunity to be critical directly with people and offer my feedback, but it's also good to have an outlet for it so I'm not just mean to people at work because I'm bored. Because that is totally a thing also. I mostly did it there. Okay. Drew the little block. And then let's draw a little face on him. There we go. We're gonna draw this stupid face that I like. Great. Oh, that was a great level, bud. I really like that. Doggo, thanks for dropping a level in the queue there, bud. We got just a couple in front of you. People like you make my job easier. Yeah, I appreciate that. A sysadmin's job is mostly to be in the background and make sure nothing's breaking. That's the level he passed off on. Honestly, he missed out. He really missed out. God damn, did he miss out. Do that one. There we go. I drew a face on your fire bar. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, though. I will say, if I was watching a stream, like, honestly, that was my favorite thing about Bart, is that he was a dick to people. I don't think I'm pointlessly a dick, but I also don't think I wouldn't do that if somebody already pissed me off. But he made a mistake. He missed out. Now he knows. Now he doesn't know. Now he'll never know. That was really solid. I've never explored the space before. One thing I like about this job, I get to explore some weird niches. Yeah, I can imagine, especially if you're getting to play around with VR a lot. Google Earth in VR is really goddamn cool. It's really cool to just put in some coordinates or whatever and go and look at stuff. When I was looking for houses, a couple of them let you go look inside the house in VR, and I'm a little bit high risk. I have asthma, so I took COVID pretty seriously. I started dating a gal during the pandemic with a severe autoimmune disease in her lungs called myasthenia gravis. Really, I mean, she's in the same risk group as like a recent transplant recipient. Like it's rough. She's in a real rough spot. So we took the pandemic very seriously. So I can't type. T5Y. Well, I'm about to go back and be creative, and I'll be back later. Hey, we'll be here for a couple more hours. CFE9, J4G. There we go. The 4s and the R's, man. So a lot of houses that had VR exploration, like look at the house in VR, was really goddamn cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you run into a lot of that in tech, is people who won't admit that they suck at it and won't, like, ever get help. Man, I like getting help. My personal thing is I'll look at something for 20 minutes, and then I'll get help. And if there's only about 100 people where I work now. It's a small place. It's really nice because I get to do a lot of projects start to finish, like big projects. Like I changed our whole email provider and did brand new email security and a whole bunch of stuff. But if I can't figure something out in about 20 minutes or get a good handle on how to fix it, and I can't, and my boss doesn't know how to do it, the director doesn't know how to do it, I'm going to go on Reddit, I'm going to go on the sysadmin Discord, I'm going to go find somebody and talk to them. And if push comes to shove, I'm going to hire a contractor. I will drink some water. You drink some Windex. We'll hire a contractor. We'll get a professional who does know how to do it, and I'll make them show me enough so that I don't get stuck next time. Easy 50-second speed run. All right, let's take a peek here, bud. They hire people to help, and it's like, we have no problems. Yeah. All right, I missed the spring. That's probably fine. Okay, we have a little more than 50 seconds as well. Okay. I saw a little bit of opportunity to break out a little bit there in the beginning. Thanks for playing. Wow. That was not 50 seconds. Okay, well, I would much rather have a lot of extra time than too much time, than not enough time. The death on the clear thing, that flagpole death, or the whatever the Mario 3 equivalent would be, makes me really frustrated. But that said, all the extra time there felt like you ran out of ideas, because that was like a 20-second speed run. I think we can, yeah, we can just hop right over there, save a couple of seconds. But yeah, leaving a little extra time in there, I'm gonna go back and try and speedrun it at least once or twice here. 16 seconds seem pretty tight. Yeah, well, also a lot of what you'll see in IT is ridiculously ancient systems. Might have to duck out to finish my taxes. I mean, especially if you're getting money back. What are you doing? Yeah, world record. That is the perfect example of, like, it wasn't a perfect speedrun level, but it was fine. It was decent. It was short. Not 50 seconds, so a little misleading, but fine. But if it's not a really close cut on the timer, I'm going to want to run it until I grab the world record, or at least to have a little bit of fun with it. Yeah, or you could do a little bit after that last pipe there. It felt a little unfinished, but nothing wrong with that. Not the end of the world. True Phobia. Let's see what you got here. YYB. 1MT. But at the same time, if you rely too much on the esports, on the external hires or contractors too, like one place I worked at a couple of years back, they fired all their network engineers. And even their lead network engineer, they canned him and then replaced him with a mid-source or whatever you call it, a local Wisconsin-based company that does managed services for you. And they manage the network. But our network at that place was so complicated that even like us, the junior sysadmins there, could not take over for him. We could not handle any of that, so they had to bring on a contractor on site through that company who cost more than double the head network engineer that they let go, that they could have just left on to manage the on-site stuff for less money and more hours. And it was just a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. A lot of managed service ends up being like that. See what happens? You put one other IT guy in chat, just turns into tech forever. Candy Clouds 6-5, Wendy's Airship in the Clouds. Kinda new to Super Mario Maker. Honestly, that was pretty good for new. That was very solid for new. Watching people play Mario Maker levels or just playing the storyline content, and then, oh, actually here. This infinite pile of advice here also has some videos in it from Steve, Loop and Snoop, a couple other people who make do some really great stuff for Mario Maker, as well as it's just a guide for basic expectations. Lot of really good information there. I would avoid this. Always use the bottom 2 rows of tiles so that I don't lose visibility on the bottom of the screen here, rather than the lowest tiles on the airship stages. I get what we're setting up here, but never a bad idea to just give a little more height down there, if you're gonna be down there. Weird. Oh, okay. Weird. Weird, but it worked. I'm really glad we had the power-up, or that would have been a really sad deathlock there. It gave us a little bit to go on. Because, yeah, with the camera approach into... Oh, yeah, and especially with that mushroom there, people might accidentally plop off there, not knowing how far the clouds go. Because they're definitely going to stop for the mushroom. Wait a sec. Wait a goddamn sec. Oh. We might be able to grab that Lakitu cloud and head down on the right, see what we can do here. Power up there is totally for safety in the spike section. That makes sense. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to make sure those first 2 platforms on the right side there are winged as well, because that can help make sure that the player can Damn. Come here, come here. Oh, I want to grab the Lakitu and go onto the ship and see what happens. I want to grab the cloud. I've not tried taking it for a ride. Well, now we have to look. Now we especially have to look. Oh, why are you like this? Oh! We probably want to drag him over here, but this is fine. Let's get down a little lower so we can make a big jump at the end here. Oh, you're definitely not making it anywhere in the cloud. It was worth a shot. And then after this, we got Death Mask and then Doggo. Oh. All the enemies in the wheel, and you picked a hammer, bro. He didn't even hit me with the hammer. That's just hammer bro xenophobia. You do give the player 2 of them there. Yeah, I still feel like wings on one or both of those might not be a bad idea, though. Just so the player has a second to process it. Especially with the blue background. And I'm not colorblind at all. But with the background already being blue, it took me a second for it to click that I was moving to the left there. I think that's kind of just a general thing in Mario 2, since you're used to skip you for now. Alright, we can do that. Oof. Oh, I feel like that jump is just more tight than it needs to be. Okay, we're good at the game. We know how to Mario. We're gonna stop fucking it up. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. You almost had CP1 the first time. Yeah. That's the problem, is we'll get it, we'll make it pretty deep, and then we'll never get back there. That's my superpower. I'm good once. I'm good the first time. That's the ladies. No, unlike my skill in Mario Maker, that gets better with time. I've never understood hookup culture at all, because man, it always gets better with time. The more times you do it with the same person, the better it's gonna get. This is just a reset door, right? Oh yeah, to untrap yourself. I gotcha. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, well, at least, especially if you're doing high difficulty, yeah, between 30 and 50 seconds is a really good target for how long a level should be before the checkpoint. Oh, you don't even have a present for me? Alright. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, we got confused. We dug for secrets, and we paid the price. But we're right by the checkpoint, so no harm there. Jump there. So there was something up here, and we missed it. There it is. Nice. Very cute. We missed it because we're really good at Mario. Okay, the coins are leading us down. Oof. That's a little too tight too. I feel like that would benefit from opening up to 3 blocks there. Because it's going to be a heck of a tough time to get in there with the mushroom. Oh, it was a reset door! Oh, God! Okay. Don't go in the reset door. HUD is just being real cute here. Don't sniff my arm. I can see you on the camera, bud. He's just sniffing me and making this face at me. Bud, I'm pretty sure you're flirting with me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Okay, I'll take that. Wow. Doesn't even kill the bullets. Oh. Yeah. No holes. Yeah, no holes. But yeah, always makes me nervous when you can't see the bottom. Always worth considering that in airship levels. So just use the lowest 2 rows of blocks for ground tiles instead of the lowest 1. Alright, now we're under the ship. Real cute aesthetic. For the armada, or whatever? The fleet? I do not know when each of those words is appropriate. Oh, I feel like that one really should have been winged. That's fine, we did what we needed to do. Yeah, you have some really cool stuff here that is structured with the difficulty a little too high, with a little too much, like, dev bias. This is a painful arena. We didn't have a checkpoint immediately before the arena, so we have the full-on, like, Dark Souls run back through all that shit experience, which adds a lot of dread into it. And I mean, even FromSoft admitted it. FromSoft full-on admitted it. Nobody wants to run back, and they know it's bad. They put checkpoints right next to the bosses now. They are grown-ups about it. I know we only get 2 here. Oh, maybe I should... Oh, I can't wait on the mushroom. Oh, my God. Oh, why are you like this? Yeah, from the couple we've seen so far, you have a lot of really good ideas that are executed pretty well with them. Then there'll be like little structural flaws. Over top is less tricky when big. Okay, we're going to the right every time when we could have done that. Yep. There we go. There we go. Okay, thanks for pointing it out to me. A coin trail could guide the player that way to start. I don't know why I defaulted to going to the right away. I'm left-handed, so you'd think I'd want to go the more leftish route, but also I feel like that's just grocery store logic. You take the first right that you can, because it's usually the right answer. Wendy, can you fuck off? You fuck off for 5 goddamn minutes? Go away! Look at it. Look at it. Come on. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Making her mad. Nope. Thought she was gonna bounce twice. Oh, thank God her stupid thing dies. And right on the top. Alright. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's better than no top of the flagpole. The no fireworks and the no Super Mario World level clear sound always kills me. Yeah, some minor structural issues, but by no means do they make the level completely unenjoyable. Get out of here. Right, next up, we have another one from Deathmask. He wanted me to skip him, so we'll do these out of order here, and then we'll just remember to do that one next. Let me put it on the clipboard or I'll forget. Doggo 1335. Oh, Biscuit Lip, what are you doing to me? D3N. Oop, don't know where that came from. D3M 715. Any of you guys got any good weekend plans? 6RF. I bought a used toilet. Don't fuck with me. I bought a house. In 2021, right before the housing market got nuts. I got really lucky. And I've always wanted a black toilet. I'm tired of arguing with people that a black toilet would be better. Well, just clean it. No, I don't want it to get as discolored, and if there's a tiny bit of poop or discoloration, I don't want it to be as disgusting to look at before I clean it. A black toilet solves these problems. I'm not gonna not clean it. It's just gonna be black. And then I found a gold flake toilet seat that I'm gonna put on it, and a gold bidet, and or a black bidet. It's gonna be the stupidest goddamn toilet on earth. And I swear to God, I'm gonna piss myself laughing when I have to pee. Some point I'm gonna run in there, see the gold toilet, and lose my fucking mind. Doggo, what do you want me to play here, Bubba? What do you want me to take a look at? I'm very excited for Gold Toilet. And then I'm putting fake wood grain Joy-Cons and LEDs. Could you try the world? Sure. Yeah, my general approach for Super Worlds is looking at 2 levels if I can. 1 or 2 or about 10 minutes worth. To see how they flow together. And then you're welcome to resubmit if you want me to take a look at more of it. But a Super World that is just every level I've ever made put into random order is not a Super World. That's not how Mario games are made. That's not what anybody wants. That's just play all my levels instead of just one. And it makes me really sad, esports, that we don't have a good Super World browser or any type of in-game Super World curation. You can submit the Super World so you know what you're getting into, yeah. Ooh, cute. Okay, we're doing red coins for secrets. So far, it's got a really traditional 1-1 feeling. Yeah, Pud, I see you. Oof. Okay. Hammer Bros in a 1-1 is a weird choice, but then it's over. What were the red coins for? Yeah, I saw the 6-5 on it, too. That's fine. Arena was still a little claustrophobic. But it wasn't too bad. Oh, this cat, you guys. He's into it. He is just so into it. And I'm so allergic to him. I've had him since 2019. The allergies have not gotten better. Oh, yeah, we'll do this one. I forgot I made that level a while back. Okay. Yeah, I think general rule of thumb is avoid Hammer Bros. Even in a traditional level, you're not going to lose anything by ditching them. Their capacity for being obnoxious hugely outweighs their value as a traditional enemy. Oh, God, they're everywhere. But that said, as long as you don't go apeshit with them and you aren't stringent with the power-ups, they're not world-destroying. They just are so potentially obnoxious. This one also has red coins. I didn't see what the red coins did in the other level. Wow. This level is very excited about me getting that red coin. Alright. What the hell are we doing here? Oh, okay. We're doing an on-off block thing. Cute. Wait, it was literally just for the mushroom? Bruh, it's kind of a lot of a work for a mushroom. Could have put a 1-up in there, bud. Oh, wait, let's go get it. Oh, we can't get it. True Phobia, thanks for dropping in the old maker code there. We'll take a peek. I'm guessing Super World. Really? Really? Most of World 1 of my Super World might be under 10 minutes. Well, we will see. Okay, this is a lot of work to do for a power-up for a friggin' mushroom. I'm just gonna frickin' go back and get the other one. It is a thing that Nintendo does. Nintendo does really like to, make the player work for a power-up, at least a little bit. But, you're making me work a little too hard. This? Oh, we fucked it. Oh. Went on an adventure instead. Hey, sometimes you have to. Okay, I don't even know if he'll respawn, so we may have killed ourselves here. A good reason to use a dispenser instead, but also, man, that little area is very prone to killing you anyway. When you're gonna do a shell like that, have the shell kill itself or get destroyed after, or just get trapped in a place that the player can't get into. You can send a shell through those donut blocks, so we'll draw it when we get back to it here. But, have a bouncer. The laziest thing I can think of is, after it breaks the blocks, have a bouncer right here. And then around the bouncer is a hole. And then the shell will go, break the blocks, bounce, and kill itself. Or just fall right in and kill itself. And the player won't be able to get in there. Just make sure there's a block for them to go through the pipe or whatever. Very easy. But the shell is used for something else. Great. Then use a dispenser to go back the other way or something. There's a lot of ways to use the shell in another way that would remove or reduce the risk to the player. A dispenser would also allow the player to maybe grab the shell and hit it back the other way or let it walk back the other way. But yeah, this is definitely starting to feel a little bit like, this is all the levels I made put into a super world. This is significantly more difficult than the first world. Than the first level. And also feels a lot less focused. And now we're at a position where we also don't want to backtrack for power-up. Ouch. So now we have a little patience check. Yeah, I know platforms will. Blue platforms will respawn from screen scroll. Oof. Pretty heavy spread of enemies here. We have a hidden block with a little marker on it so the player can get back out. That's a cute consideration there. I swear I saw something up there, but I don't see it now. Okay. Whatever the true ending is, we're not going to see it. We're going to take a look at one more, too, to get an idea here. But yeah, the weird difficulty spike in the dumpster down there, man. In the underground. Really weird difficulty spike. Does not feel like a traditional World 1 in any sense, but it also doesn't feel like focused enough to have a clear theme that makes it feel, you know, different. Good. Forest Night. I wonder if it's going to be a night level in a forest. Wait, this is above ground. This is just Earth. Wait, get out of here. What are you guys doing? How do I make you guys fuck off? Keep doing the thing. Okay, there we go. Man, you guys are annoying at night. Okay. Okay. Where forest, right? Yeah, where's it at? Where's the forest? How you doing, big boy Toad? Did you mean to do big boy Toad? Oh, you guys are weird at night. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Takes care of itself if you give it a sec. Long chomps. Long chomps. The forest was the friends we made along the way. Nice. Nice cover. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Goofy, but at least it was short. But yeah. That further highlights the strange difficulty spike in 1-2. I'm suspecting that this might just be a super world made out of all your levels. Which isn't a super world, it's just a pile of disorganized nonsense. And that's generally not what people want in a super world. They want a theme. They want something that ties levels together, and it's okay to upload the levels that you made as a super world. Especially since a lot of people make levels kind of either with a theme just naturally, but then you still want to scale the difficulty so it makes sense. So that each world starts out slow, goes up a little towards the boss, then drops down, goes up a little more, drops down. You know the drill. 8 Koroika, how you doing, bud? I was just thinking this is more alright, because at least it's short enough to not waste all your lives, right? Well, and the lives don't mean too much either in the super world. So if you're skipping the checkpoints, they don't really matter. That's enough of that. You're welcome to drop it back in there if you want me to take a look at more of it. But then we'll probably stick to 2. And I'll probably have a lot of the same criticism for the super world as a whole. For the levels as a whole, they were a little barren and undecorated. And although it's not necessary to decorate or propagate the level significantly, like the second one had a lot more of that and a lot more verticality and feel of a level to it, which is also why that underground area was so disappointing. But yeah, it definitely felt like they were all just kind of flopped together. You have a level which has a gimmick and another level. Hey, that's okay. Drop it in there. Death Mask never popped back. So if you're there, let me know and we'll do your level there, Death Mask. Otherwise, I'm just gonna move on. There's Doggo. And then let's do True Phobia. I have Death Mask on the clipboard, so if he pops back in, we'll pop in his level, unless maybe he never comes back then. C'est la vie. 4LV. 6TN. E1G. Big Boy Tote. Thanks for dropping a level in the queue there. He was not refreshing over here. Oh, yeah. You wanted me to take a look at the Super World here? Take a look at a little bit of it? You were thinking, the first bit of it might even fit right into the 10 minutes. Where's the castle? Still here. Oh, we missed you. Pop your code back in there, and then we'll do it. Otherwise, I have it on my clipboard too. If you remind me at the end of a level, then we'll just pop into it. I don't have a good way to rearrange the queue. Oop. Under dev exit. Oh, it was just coins. Oh, what? Hang on. Now I want to know. Oh yeah, I think the one regular. Oh, what is it? What's the secret? Bruh. I thought we were doing a little bit of Skyvine, but no, it was nothing. There we go. Thanks for dropping that in there, Death Mask. I'll pull that one up next. Do I have a way to do that? I don't have an easy way to do that. Oh wait, maybe I do. I think if I do next and then the level code, it does what I tell it. Alright. Pretty traditional, right out the gate. Just ballin'. That'll do. That was also my plan for the weekend. The shitless weekend. It should really only be a shitless 3 hours. That's what I was reading. It should take about 8 hours to put in a toilet. 3 hours to put in a toilet. 8. Alright. Nice and simple. Very, very right down the middle, 1-1, simple, without anything crazy. That's the way to do it. Especially if you're going for a traditional Super World. Don't go crazy. Keep it chill. World 1 should be chill. That's how you get the hooks in. Then you start yanking on them a little bit at a time. 1-2. But yeah, this is a good example there, Doggo, if you're still there, of just a little teeny tiny bit of set dressing with just a little bit of blocks around a pit here. It's not much, but it adds a lot of color and texture to a otherwise very simple level. Super Mario World, so I'm gonna keep this shell forever. And we're done. Hey, thanks a lot for the follow.
Started following. Thank
Big
you.
Boy Tote. Yeah, I stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. Oh my god, why am I making this so hard? Yeah, if you are going for traditional and you're seeing a lot of people falling off in World 6, World 6 might be too hard. Wow. Yeah, I do, this time frame, about an hour and a half before now, for about 3 hours total. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I yell at people's Mario Maker levels. That's the whole thing. You've been watching, you know what it is. It's the IT guy who's mean. That's the hook. There's no persona, this is just how I am. All the time. Including alone with my cats. Thanks for the follow there, bud. I appreciate it.
Started following. Thank you.
Thank you. That was the closest voice I could find to my obnoxious falsetto voice. I really wish you could, like, record your own tones for... Oh. Dry Bones in Super Mario World. I don't know why, but always feels really annoying with his bones. He's very good at it. Yeah, you know, I don't do any self-promoting. I do not spam shit on Reddit. I do not post clips unless they are legitimately hilarious. And if you go and dug up my Reddit account, it doesn't even have the same name as my friggin' Twitch. The only clips I posted were legitimately, like, stupid, hilarious shit in multiplayer versus once in a while. I'm not big on self-promotion, so if you like it, come watch. That's the whole pitch. That's all you get. You wanna watch? You can join my Discord, and it will ping you every single goddamn day that I go live. Not every day. Just the days that I'm live. Or you can, you know, get the notifications in your email and not turn them off. I think they turn off automatically if you don't click them, but, you know. If it happens, it happens. Hey, when you kill Stretch... Oh, he just turns into a boo. Oh. So he was a boo the whole time. Now we know. Alright, we got the key. We didn't hit the block. I don't care. I don't care. We got the key. Boo jump scare, yeah. Was likely a one-up. That makes sense. A little sad that we missed it, but what are you gonna do? Oh, okay. This is a little bit of an awkward block staircase. Oh, why you like this? Who hurt you? There we go. There we go. Nice. That's cute. Kind of wish I could use these blocks to get to the top. Aww. So that's fine. Yeah, and the only reason why I mentioned, you know, watch the goddamn stream is because I'm not going to self-promote. And it definitely feels like Mario Maker. That was generally real good. What are we at? 2.5 minutes there, too? I think so. I think we got time. We'll see what we do here. Take a look at one more. But it seems like Mario Maker's starting to fall off a little bit. I'm ready for Mario Maker 3 if they're going to be this bad about it and not give us more updates, but I feel like we might just be kind of sitting on Mario Maker 2 for a while, and it would make me real sad if it dries up. It's really nice to just get levels brought to me and then get to yell at people for being bad at levels. Or play really good levels. You know, best of both worlds. Oh, I was going to drop down to hit the block, but that would have been a mistake. Yeah, there are a lot of talented people who have stuck with it, which is great. I know how that is. I played a lot of Zelda Classic when I was a kid. And man, I must have put 10,000 hours into it. Not an expert. Not good at it. I barely finished anything. But man, did I put a lot of time into it. Mario Maker never quite grabbed me as much with making levels. But I make some. I enjoy making levels once in a while. That one was really fast. I think we can look at one more. Some of the really good troll makers have more or less dropped off too. So those have been less frequent, but not gone. I do really like me some troll levels. Told Defender to put me in the guide. He didn't do it. Any of you guys ever watching Twitch and you see Defender pop up, go tell him to put me in the guide. Right? This airship has a door. A door? It's probably a little less weird than a vine. I feel like if one of the Koopalings saw a vine coming up on their ship, they'd just move. They'd be like, you know what? Let's not hover over this vine. Boy, there must be one heck of a difficulty spike. We've played some of World 6. Here we've got a checkpoint at 15 seconds. Ooh, alright, I'll take this. Oh! Oh! It looks like we probably wouldn't be able to make it over there. But I figured it was worth a look. Oh my god. Pain. A lot of pain. Oh my god, they're basically like framed out for that. The auto kill. Oh, I did it to myself. That's unintended. I figured. Nope. No feathers here. It's probably fine. If I got a feather, I was gonna go back and skip the boss fight. Oop. If you attach the boss sound effect to the boss, it should play while you're fighting him. Where the hell was it? I don't know where it went. It's gone. I swear the boss sound effect started for a second. I don't know. And there we are, right at the end. Yeah, World 1's fine. Very slow difficulty increase. Nothing too bad there. Some very, very short levels, but nothing wrong with that by any means. How you get your hooks in? Yeah, I started saying it before. Okay, we're going to take a look at Deathmask level now. We might get out of order by accident, but I think this is a thing. If we do next and then the level code, I think it does it. No, it doesn't. Okay, we're going to do Deathmask level, and then we're going to do your level there. 8. Heroica. Heroica! So we're going to just remove it and then pop it in there. But yeah, you're welcome to drop that back in there, True Phobia. Now that we've nexted past, it will accept it. What's happening? Oh, there we go. My cursor gave up on me for a sec. Yeah, Deathmask was in there. He dropped it. He asked me to skip him for a minute, but it wouldn't let me move past the level, so we're doing it. Little tiny bit out of order here. T2B. Green. 20 Gs. Alright, and then we got 8 Koroika, then Big Boy Toit. Was that supposed to be Toad? What's a Toit? The fuck is a Toit? Bowser has pulled out all the stops to make his grand finale a showstopper. Alright. Yeah, I do have a little list of other creator content things that we might be able to pivot to if Mario Maker totally gives up. Because we have had, in the last like 2 months, we've had a couple of nights where it was just goddamn dead. Which makes me worry a little bit that that Mario Maker might just give up at some point. It'll make me really sad. Where is it? Oh, I don't know where the list is. I don't know. Oh yeah, there it is. Baba Is You has viewer levels now. That's a thing. I have not even looked to see if there's streams of it. I never watch Twitch. Don't judge me. I like to play games, not watch games. But I feel like that would be a lot of fun. I should really look at some point. But I also feel like that would be crazy. Levelhead is Mario Maker for PC, and not as good. Super Dungeon Maker is really cool. It's like a Zelda Maker that's really simplified and great. And then Mega Man Maker and I Want a Maker I have on the list too, but I haven't checked out either of them. Bowser's Big Finale. Let's see what you got here. Yeah, I mean... I'm not into one-upsmanship at all. 2 monitors is where it's at. That is an excellent way to work. And I used to do that when I was working in the office. I work from home now, at least till COVID is more or less done. Till you can get your friggin' hands on treatment. It's out there. You can't get it. I can't get it. And they're like, oh, well, you can't get it till you need it. That's fine. That's fine. But what if I get it and then it's not available? That's the problem. The lady might die. It's a whole thing. So I'm still working from home, but I have 5 monitors. That's the moral of the story here. Okay. Coming out a little spicy here. We'll take it from the top. And Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, productivity might die. Yeah. Yeah, give it VR support and I'll be right there with you. I'll probably play it. I had a lot of fun with Skyrim. A lot of fun with Skyrim. I haven't played through Skyrim in VR yet, but it was really cool when I looked at it. Okay, it feels like a lot going on, but we get a power-up, and it's not too bad once we get started. Oof. Looks like a lot of deaths in there, though. It might be a little too heavy on the Mecha Koopas. You might want to just have the red one firing off on the side there, like trapped in ground blocks, because he'll fire even if the player can't get to him. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Bowser Jr., especially with wings, can be a little annoying. Yeah, I Want to Maker looks good. I played I Want to Be the Guy. I had a lot of fun with it. I like games like that. I played through La Mulana blind-ish. Get out of here. And I played through La Mulana 2 fully blind. I really like games like that are deliberately painful. I like troll games. Get out of here. Okay. New Soup Chase... Okay, good. I was going to say, having him do the block drilling is really, really annoying. But it was just giving us a sec to wait. I don't think that hit him. Get him with the next one. Oh, I did it to myself. But yeah, I Want to Maker could actually be really cool to do viewer levels if there's a decent setup for it. I have it, but I just haven't checked out how the actual submissions work. Oh, I thought it was going to miss me. I'm over here showing him my butt. Give you a little bit of that. Give you a little bit of that. Hey, Kamek, let's go. Can we get a mushroom, maybe? Oh, come on, Bowser, chill. Nice. You know, I always felt like this specific music, the Bowser fight, is this Bowser fight or just, yeah, I think this is the Bowser fight music in New Soup. Sounds like the friggin' Atma weapon fight in Final Fantasy VI. Oh my god. Made a level on it, but couldn't upload because my laptop couldn't run it at 30 FPS. That is a really unfortunate thing. But also... FPS locking it, I'm sure there's a good reason for that. So, they make you clear check the levels before you upload them, huh? That's also a really good sign. You'd think for I Want to Be the Guy that they might just skip it and let you upload garbage because, you know why. I played it. You played it. Well, come on, Bowser. We're trying to beat you. We're trying to go faster. See chat moving. But I don't want to look away. Man, Magic Koopa is just super into Buzzy Beetles right now. Okay. It seems like the Magic Koopas get a little messy. Things definitely start to get a little busy if you're not taking care of the mess. Shit. Especially with the you can make mathematically near impossible levels. Yeah, Mario Maker lets you do that too. Yeah, it's definitely possible to beat the system, but just because you can beat a system designed to prevent people from being cunts doesn't mean the system is bad. That's kind of the argument that gun control people will make. And like, yeah, telling people that whatever, bump stocks or weird silencer parts is illegal is going to save children, that's probably a lie. But additional protective measures that make it a little harder to get a gun when you're pissed off are generally going to be good, even though, yes, you can still go and steal a gun and kill someone if you really want to. That is a Pandora's box that we are not stealing back up. I get that. But I would... Okay, fine. I guess you don't want to be thrown at Bowser. Pretty sure he's your dad. Or whatever. No, he's not even technically their dad. I'm pretty sure he didn't build the Mecha Koopas. Probably Kamek, right? I don't know who the Tinkerer is in Bowser's Kingdom. Or if they just exist and they just hang out with him. Because they look like him. Yeah, Bowser has some potential to advance the auto-scroll, which can be either really nice or really annoying. This is a decent setup for using New Soup Bowser as a chase boss, but it's also a little annoying. Because we're not given power-ups at any interval, there's a lot pushing us forward, into dangerous territory all the time, and it's really tough to manage what's actually happening, too. So it starts out pretty good, then it gets kind of clustered. Get messy if not taken care of, which is why I attach a cheering to every single one of them. I gotcha. If you want to have Magic Koopas in just a section, I was actually just dealing with this with a level I made very recently. Put the Magic Koopas on tracks, and then if the player scrolls past them, they won't build up. Which is also a way to have Magic Koopas presenting interference in each area without absolutely mandating that the player deal with them. Which, depending on their luck, you know, may be difficult or impossible based on whatever Bowser's friggin' doing. The opposite of what we wanted. That was pretty lucky. Oh, come on, Kamek. You find these weird ifs, you probably should patch them? Yeah. Yep. I mean, you should. Nintendo's not gonna. With I Want to Be Maker, I haven't played it. But my guess would be that they wanted to be as forgiving as possible, while also being punitive to people who are trying to be dongs. But there's, you know, there's a balance to everything. Oh, you had to do the one? Just the one, Bowser? The real dick move, buddy. Alright. Flipping along here. Where would we be going on this? We're going about 10 minutes. This is starting to feel a little long. Wanna make a hole for me, pal? Thanks. Yeah, auto-scroll segment definitely has a lot of potential to feel long if it is long. And I mean, this is the last level of your Super World, right? But yeah, based on what happened there, we kind of got ahead of that Kamek, and now we can't kill him. So now he's just up our ass like broken glass. And we missed him, and now we've got a bunch of them. Hopefully he spawns over here. Okay. Oh, we got another one. Okay, this section has definitely overstayed its welcome a little bit here. Oh my god. Man, I want him to die. You reach the sound effect limit here to ensure the music is constant enough. I gotcha. If you attach it to Bowser, won't it stick as long as he's on screen? Did it fall off when Bowser falls off screen? Yeah, it might be the end, but it still feels a little more chaotic than even what Nintendo would usually do. Oh, I held onto him for too long. Kamek's cannon will despawn after a certain distance. I kind of wish this was a condition, was just a fire flower or something. Although the player might be able to kill Bowser while donging around, you could give him a squirrel suit. That's not going to do anything but give you two hits. Yeah, the problem with the auto-scroll section, too, is you can't ever go faster. Wow, I really threw him at just the last goddamn second. Yeah, Kamek spawned inside of Bowser. There's nothing we could do there. Oh. Music cuts out. I gotcha. Usually he tries to stay pretty close at this scroll speed, but yeah, I'm guessing it must have shown up in testing. And yet at no point did this feel super long while you were testing it. Okay, this is the last shot here, then we're gonna move on. This is friggin' long. Okay. Okay. Showed up consistently, had to create walls of music. I got you. Well, with the auto-scroller too, you can manage it for sure. Yeah, there's a lot that's good there, but it definitely feels like that auto-scroll really holds on to you. Really holds on to you. The auto-scroll is the subworld? No, it's the overworld. Were we close? It looks like we were pretty close to the end there. Yeah, I think that was the last one there. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible to one-shot it. You hit a clear rate that's just barely in super expert. I think it might still be an expert. Does it show us? Oh, actually, if we pull it up on that website that I constantly forget and need to bookmark. Super Mario Maker 2 info. You can see your booze on the level, and it'll show you what the class is. And I never remember if it was 3% or 5%. Let's pop it in there real quick. Let's take a little peek at what we can see here. P2B GRN 20G. Yeah, the website to view levels, if it's working, is that TGR code one, which is really nice. Only 14 dislikes. Yeah, expert. I was curious, because we were talking about it yesterday. Somebody was telling me it was 5%, but I thought it was 3% was the cutoff for super expert. But I wasn't sure either. All right. See here. Next up, we got 8 Koroika. Thanks for your patience there, bud. BC8. You still there? SGF. Fresh. S9G. See their difficulty rating on the core spot section. That's interesting. Those pesky pokies have run amok. I think it's AMOK. Yeah. Yeah, that is the spelling of amok. Just so you know for next time. Gobble up all 10 of them with Yoshi. All right, I'm into that. Let's take a peek. Yeah, I liked reading dictionaries when I was a kid. Didn't know how to pronounce stuff. Did not understand. Nobody ever covered the actual, like, pronunciation guide at all, at any point. So, still a little bad at that sometimes. That'll pop up. You never heard anyone say a word, so you say it very wrong. Sometimes you get just those levels, and you're like, well, this is a viewer level. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. Okay. Eating some pokies. Oh, we're not gonna make it. This isn't like a lick it through the wall type of thing, is it? I got the coin. Okay, we're supposed to get Yoshi up there. Oh, Biscuit TV, how you doing, bud? 24 goddamn months, bud. Thanks a lot. What are you guys talking about with the Arceus debate? Yeah, 2 years is a long goddamn time. Oh no, that doesn't work in this one. So what are we doing here? Oh, we're probably being smart and doing it right there. That was slightly loud. Is it too loud? I didn't look at where the volume was. I fixed the volume on a lot of them. Was that one way louder than everything else? Oh my god. Why won't you just go where I tell you? Oh my god. I can't get off Yoshi. It was pretty loud. I'll go adjust that one. Goddamn new soup. Let's do a stupid stylized dismount. Ha ha. Okay, there we go. Arcadeus. My wife is being stinky. Oh, your Wi-Fi is being stinky, not your wife. Made your ears hurt? Yeah, let me go turn it down. Let me go turn it down. In the off chance somebody else subs, Biscuit, thank you very much. And if you or anybody else wants to vote, we're taking votes on what you want to see for the 50 sub thing when we hit 50 subs again. Because some people want to see cooking in a dress. Some people want to see Beat Saber in a dress. Some people want to see both. Alright, let me pull up my stream elements real quick. We can fix it. We can fix it fast. So we're going to do that real quick. Yeah, guy, you voted. You all voted. You win. I lose. I'm going to go fix it. Let me go find it. Here. Follow shit widget. Settings. Noises. Where's the noises? Oh, wait. Alerts. That's the one we're looking for. Subscriber alert. Deus, but minus the do. Arceus. Deus. Caius. Arceus. Like that? See, honestly, it's fine. I honestly don't care, especially with video game stuff. And in general, often prefer to pronounce things wrong if it's the results are hilarious. Like that anime everybody likes, Naruto, right? That's how you say it. If you refresh, usually the lag will go away. I'm not dropping frames, so yeah, I think it might just be your phone. It happens. Okay, let me fix the noise. Okay, volume is at 85%. I'm gonna set it to 50%. It should be a quarter of where it was roughly, because every 10% should be half. No, well, that if it's decibels, I don't know. This is just percents, so no, that probably won't be half. We'll set it to 40. We'll set it to 40. Somebody go ahead and subscribe if you have $5 that you want to take away from Jeff Bezos, and we'll see if it's quieter. Is that gonna work? That's the answer. That's the answer, is make the sound really loud and then make a whole big stink about it being quiet. That's how I'll make an extra 20 bucks this year. Okay. Boy, does it want to bounce when it's coming out of that guy. But she said, how you doing, Biscuit? Been a little bit since we saw you. Mobile has 30 to 60. Yeah, I have low latency set. I got a 3070 over here, and I'm streaming on a console, so usually it does pretty good. But yeah, you never know. I imagine Twitch's mobile experience isn't great. I don't use the app. If I pull up Twitch on mobile, I pull it up in Firefox, because then I have uBlock in Firefox, and it usually blocks the ads on mobile. If you want to block the ads on desktop, I maintain this command, because I hate them. The only time I run an ad is for the first 5 minutes of the stream. I do a 3-minute ad to stop pre-rolls for as long as I can, but I can't disable ads other than that. I wish I could, but I can't. We have a little bit of a problem here. Sir? Excuse me? Aid Koroika? We can't lick these guys through here. So we're in some trouble. We can at least get out of there. Maybe we can go get another Yoshi. Oh, uh-oh. Oh my god. Saved by decorations. Oh, you meant the actual toggle for low latency. I didn't even know if that was a thing there for mobile devices. Ooh, subbing is effort. Thanks for the bits.
Offered 100 bits.
That one's
Thanks.
quieter.
Subbing is effort. Hype sleep.
What? Subbing is advert? What did the bot did a bad job at reading. And the Yoshi is gone. Oh. Oh, we despawned him then, didn't we? Okay. So, your clear condition for the level, unfortunately, if we lose the Yoshi, we don't have a Yoshi generator, it looks like. So now we're just doomed. Saved by decorations happens a lot with vines. It really does, man. The vines do some work. Oh, hey, Yoshi didn't despawn. I really thought he was going to be gone. Alright, we saved it. But yeah, I have a different custom sound effect. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Clouds under a pipe? Oh, you monster. Let's just get another Yoshi. Let's just get another Yoshi. I have a different custom sound effect for each of the stupid alerts. That I made in BFXR, which is a really cool tool for making sound effects. I also have a bunch of really stupid custom sound effects on my phone for all my notifications, because I'm that guy. All right. Okay. Yeah. Clear conditions aren't usually super fun. A lot of this... None of the going and getting the guys really adds anything significant to the level, which is otherwise just a pretty regular exploring level. Pretty traditional level. Oh, do they stay loaded? I thought that they would despawn if he got far enough away, unless they were on, like, global ground or something. But he definitely wasn't. And yeah, he stuck around. Oh, god damn you. Man, I do not understand why that spring wants to bounce so friggin' far. There we go. Yeah, you basically, what you did is you did something like a red coin level here. But instead you used the Pokies as a clear condition. Yeah, you can't have 10 red coins, I get that. But you could have forced the player to explore as much and just left the off-path Pokies, you know, not there. All this could have been done with red coins, which means then you also could have had checkpoints. But I also would significantly consider a Yoshi, like, egg dropper, like, out of a friggin' cannon or a pipe or something. Oops. Especially since now you have something like, oh, you were supposed to bring a shell. Ha, ha, ha. Oh my god, what's happening to me? One more shot. Yeah, just red coins with extra steps. We're just gonna grab the Yoshi and barrel forward, see if there's anything else here. I don't know what's happening, but my brain is done for the day. It's weekend mode. I'm thinking about my gold and black toilet, you guys. Too busy mocking to play the game. Guy, that'll happen. It's Mario Maker. Tired of this chimney. Made it smaller for you. Okay, and that's the end. So we did see pretty much all of it. We just didn't get all the guys. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, you could have accomplished all the same things structurally. What is going on there? That is weird. You could have accomplished all the same things structurally with red coins. And then not... I'd use a clear condition. That wasn't that fun in total anyhow. Not the end of the world. Wasn't great. Wasn't terrible. Alright, big boy Tote. Let's see what you got there, bud. 8-1-N. Guy, did you ever tell me what a toad is? Is a toad supposed to be toad and you slipped? It's D and T are pretty far apart on the keyboard. I guess you could lie and say it was like Dvorak or something. I don't know it offhand. D5G. Oh, D5G. I have a really dumb level you might be just tired enough to laugh at. Pop it in there. Big boy, what do you want me to take a look at here? You dropped the maker idea? Is there a specific level you want me to look at? I'll take my answer off the air. I'm gonna go pee really quick here, so we'll give you guys the bot. The bot will inspire you if you let it, so you just have to take a deep breath and listen.
A lazy warlord once approached a crazy, old maiden and asked her, how come you are so respected, you who are only a crazy, old maiden? Why, that is because I always try to remember that, unwise is the man who reveals his house, but even lesser wise is the man who reveals his pain, replied the maiden. The warlord had never before heard such insight spoken, and after thinking long and hard about it, he became known as the most respected warlord ever to have lived. Think about these ancient words of wisdom. Between a voice and a lie lies a deck of cards.
Was that inspiring? You guys feel inspired? Oh, that heart rate thing
Life
is real
all
broken
about
on this
learning
scene.
to
That's fine.
appreciate the transcendental.
Alright, Super World is what you want me to take a look at. Well, before we do that, can't I redeem my own stupid rewards? Isn't that a thing? Alright, let me see here. Let's see. Oh, I can. I get infinite little fisties. Oh, I made that one a lot cheaper, too. Here, we're going to do one of these real quick here. Because I set up a new Wi-Fi camera on my phone. There's some autocorrect stuff for your phone, for your computer. That's definitely a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna start that up here. We're gonna go say hi to the cats, and then since there's still a couple of you guys here, you guys can tell me if the quality's really bad or whatever. Because that's what I'm really curious about, if it actually works. So let me swap over to the camera here. Are you being bad? It's being bad. We're gonna get dual mic here for a sec. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's working. Cool. Yeah, my NDI source with my old iPhone was just not working, so we're gonna try this one. It looks like it might be too loud, so I am sorry about that. If that's the case, let me know. Just give me some feedback on the quality of this here. I'll be right back. Oh, I know it's desynced. That's almost for sure gonna be a thing. Let's go give these guys a little treat, right, Pud? No, you don't want to say anything? Okay. Fine. Meh. Oh, there's the big guy. He's ready for it. All right. Ready? You ready for this, Crackers? He's like, oh, wait, this phone. This is the phone that comes out when I fight with my buddy. Come on. There we go. This one's name is Crackers. Because when I met him, he was being a little crackhead. He climbed up a pole to jump on me. Ow. And he bites. And he's 18 pounds. He's half Maine Coon and he's a monster. He's got little bear teeth. Yep, there we go. Can you bite the treat now? Come and get it. Pud, yes. He's never eaten a treat out of my hands before. Just do it. Just do it, Kai. Today's the day. Come on, Pud. Okay, he doesn't want it. Yeah, good job, buddy. Pud, you want one? You gotta get it. You gotta get it before Crackers gets away. Oh, he's out of here. Okay, well, Pud, I tried. Oh, he's gonna get it. Nope, he's gonna play with the mask. Okay. All right. There we go. Cap time. Volume and stuff is fine. The mic is cutting in and out. All right. Mic is cutting in and out is unfortunate. There's probably a really weird echo there for a sec. Let me grab a clip so I can go back to it. I appreciate that. But yeah, if that's still having some problems, I think I'm going to need to find like a friggin'... Because I already bought the stupid expensive NDI thing for iOS. It cost money. It was not cheap. I think it was 40 bucks. It's meant for like actual broadcasters. And then my iPhone 6 just stopped being good at it. So I need to find a newer iPhone, a nicer phone. I have an iPhone 7 somewhere. I just don't want to spend any money on it. Nice. Nice. I'm not an Apple guy. we were talking about it a little bit, but I'm a sysadmin, and Apple's perverse love, nice, of making users feel like owners of corporate or company-issued devices has been just the bane of me forever. They're a lot easier to manage now, but more or less they can just suck it. Okay, we're fighting a drop-in boom boom. Oh, come on. The hitbox was gone. Don't do me like that. Did me dirty. Yeah, they're pretty good cats. And don't have cases for it at Walmart? Yeah, you're doomed. That's it. The 7s can still do iOS 13.5. And the next update for the cameras app that I was using is for 13.5. There was an update for the iPhone 6 a couple of months back, and I think that they broke it. They did something to slow it down again, like they were doing. Like they love to do. Probably protecting the battery. I don't know. I have a Fold 3 as my main phone, and man, I just love that goddamn thing. I do not like mobile browsers. I like desktop browsers on mobile, and that has been a nightmare on mobile for a long time. Using a desktop browser on a tablet is great. So having a phone that's also a tablet has been the thing for me forever. I just can't wait till we get a trifold device, and you can just run Steam on it and just play all your games on it, and that's it. Everybody just has a little computer in their pocket. But you know, a computer that plays Steam games. Yeah, I probably should have turned off auto-updating. I did not think they were going to fuck with it anymore after they lost that lawsuit, but clearly I thought wrong. Okay, you have a lot of power-up checks here. And we're dead. That was mean. Sports. Yeah, they're pretty good cuts. Pretty good cats. The big black one is about 6 years old now, I think. Maybe 7. He's doing pretty good, though, for a big boy. And then the other one is, I think, 3 years old, 4 years old now. They're good kitties. The joke for the longest time was that Pud was Cracker's cat. My cat gets his own cat because he was so crazy. That would be nice, man. I know Razer has those weird Kishi controllers, but I don't know if they're any good. Or if it would even friggin' fit on my stupid phone. I do like Steam, Steam in-home streaming. Yeah, he's in pretty good shape, but I think some of that's Maine Coon stuff, though. He gets a lot of exercise for how heavy he is, too. He's a good boy. He wrestles with his buddy every day. And I'm gonna pretend that worked. Another power-up check. Okay. A lot of empty space. Yeah, coons are big. Yeah, he's about one bowling ball in weight. Is this just a retry? Yeah, okay. Weird. It's so much space. I feel like some of these blank spaces you could shorten up the runs a little bit. Oh, really? Okay. We give it another shot, but this feels like balls. This feels like some balls, Mr. Tote. At least you can die there. Yeah, at least we're not fucking soft-locked. That got him. Okay. Get away from the explosion. Yeah, the player can't tell what you want them to do there. They can't see what you're expecting of them. So once again, this is another case of your section here just being too long. Without the section being shorter, the player doesn't know what you expect of them, and they've already damaged themselves by the time they get up here. Seriously? I'm just soft-locked? Bruh. I definitely wasn't supposed to push through down there. So I was supposed to take damage? I was supposed to take more damage? Bruh. I don't think that guy's coming back. That's it. We're just trapped. Doot 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 doot. I think he fucked up. I think he expected the player to take damage. With the Bob-omb explosion, but it wasn't mandatory. You probably should have done a spike if that was your goal. But yeah, so far it feels a little weird. There's a lot of dead space here. There's a lot of dead and empty and unused space, which wasn't hurting the level at first, but then it did start to actively make the level more annoying, and then it actually made the level bad. And then it had an actual full soft lock in it. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. All this jank is bait because there's a dev exit. I mean, it might be. You never know. But then it's a bad troll, not a good troll. Doot 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 doot. Well, now they're wrestling. I think they're fighting over that last cat treat. There we go. This is just a bad level. Well, have you considered making it a good level, guy? When we gave you some feedback, you know what you need to fix, go do it. Re-upload it, bring it back. Because it's not bad concepts, it's just that there's a lot, like, in the way of it being good. What is this? What is all this blank space here? Why didn't we just jump off into the saws right after we jumped off the next claw, you know? That cannot be completed before the timer's up is just a hunt for a dev exit? I mean, I'm sure it's out there. But yeah, it definitely feels like tedium was kind of the goal here. It's starting to feel like it was deliberately tedious. Yeah, we're definitely supposed to have taken damage here. Okay. Oh, that Bob-omb is gone now, too. Guy, the Bob-omb is gone. We despawned him. Your trick didn't even work. Oof. Well, and with the level viewer, with the TGR code website, you can just full on look for the dev exit. We did that with the level the other day, too. Wowza. Where does this go? The door just goes backwards? Why would the door go there? Why would the door go there? What is wrong with you? Yeah, no, the level viewer is absolutely great for that. Yeah, it's not like any of these are bad concepts. It's just that there's some real weirdness in the actual structuring of the level. Like, it's okay to stick things close together, and you need to actually test things. This right here is fucking shitballs. Don't put a door here for the player to go through that takes them back in the level. I figured it might be a true ending or an additional challenge, not a fuck you door. Oh my god. The fact that we didn't get ninjas in any form, like, we didn't get ninjas in even, like, the top levels, like, the top 100 levels should all have ninjas in them. Like, the last 20 people who tried it ninjas. That would be so much goddamn fun. I would be speedrunning top 100 levels all the time. I would live in the top 100. We spent 10 minutes on that one. We're gonna go look at the next one, but I'm guessing it's gonna suck a dick. That was a very hard first level. And then don't look right after? So your super world is all the levels I ever made randomly assembled then? Is that what it is? Because that's bad. Oh my god. And then a naked pipe? Bro. No. No. Put pants on your pipes. Put pants on your pipes! Oh, we had 69 lives. Starting out, I had high hopes. And you broke my heart, big boy tote. And you never told me what a tote is. Alright. 4 LV. 6 TN. B1G. Big. Esports. World 2 is more mostly chill vibes. Well, let's take a peek. See how much we get through here. Oh. Alright. Funnily enough, I think Super Mario World had a few naked pipes on the weirder levels. I don't think it did. I don't think it did anywhere. I've done special a couple dozen times, and I don't remember seeing a naked pipe anywhere. There are a couple of cases where you can blow blocks out and make a naked pipe, but I don't think there were ever any actual naked pipes that you could access in normal gameplay. But yeah, I mean, the thing, it makes you sign off. It says right there when you click the chat box, it's like no naked pipes. Naked pipes are a boo. And I understand that sometimes mechanically it might be necessary. Some people make bad choices, like putting clouds on the pipes instead of blocks. That's okay. You're allowed to make bad choices. But naked pipes are bad. You don't have to be that bad. And as soon as I see that, it tells me like you don't care enough about this level to even like think about how ugly that looks. Why should I care enough to want to give feedback? Right, that was cute. A little aggressive for 1-ups though. Weaving back out of there is a little painful. Yeah, you can definitely create them by smashing out blocks. That's okay. If I make my own naked pipe, then that's obviously what I'm into. That's fetish shit at this point. At that point. No, we're out of here. You guys leave me alone. There we go. That was nice. Sticking to some of the Mario 3 tropes, very traditional. Good, good focus and real simple theme there. Was real nice. Is that exact setup for the flying area with the drop down shell there? Oh no, you mean that exact setup for the in Super Mario World? I gotcha. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing another crowd control run and kind of not like casually speed running it, like doing a glitchless run, but not a no skip run or a no warp world run. Because I feel like that would be real fun. The last time I was doing crowd control too, I had everything set to be like 1 coin. So you could spend like 200 channel points and just do all the most obnoxious things ever. And then if it's too annoying, I'll just increase the price. It's a pretty fun way to do it. Might have to do that on a Friday if it's gonna be slow. Right, I like me some Frog Suit. I have a real soft spot for Mario 3 just generally. That is the only game I can kind of speedrun competitively. Not competitively, like I'm going on the board, but my personal best is just under 14 minutes. Maybe just over 13 minutes. I have to go look. But not bad. Not great, but not bad. But I also feel like now that you need to do that weird wall kick, that super weird wall kick to world record in Mario 3, it's never something I could really achieve. I don't want to play through 13 minutes of a game to flip a coin on a fucking wall kick trick. Makes me sad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can get through Super Mario World real fast. And that's what I thought would be fun, is that it's just long enough if you're doing a casual run through Star World to the end, that with crowd control it would be a lot of fun. That you could be really, really awful. Yeah, you can spawn the upside down Buzzies that stick to the ceiling like that. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. What was that? That was a minute and 10 seconds? Yeah, we might get through another whole world. Yeah, Super Mario World's a lot of fun, though. Super Mario World crowd control was a lot of fun, too. I think the last time we did it, I was doing crowd control, and also doing co-op, and it seemed like it was all working, which was extra funny. Right, we are sticking to that cave theme. Oh, we're doing custom auto-scroll, alright. Oh, can't go down it. I figured I'd try. Wow, okay. I will do it. I guess I'll skip the mushroom. Oh yeah, and that just starts moving again right away. I figured I'd check. Oh, it would actually be really funny to watch, like, one of the guys who can do the wrong warp in Super Mario World try to do it while crowd control was running, though. That would be pretty goddamn hilarious. Alright, we are doing a slow auto-scroll vertical segment. Medium auto-scroll? I can't tell if that's medium or slow. Oh, come on, buddy. Okay, wasn't too long, that's good. Didn't fly out of the pipe pre-spinning like that? Yeah, I think that was just proximity. That was probably just how fast I was going. My proximity when he spawned. Maybe not, though. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure it was just proximity. I think normally they'll crawl when they come out. Yeah, that was very cool. That was a good use of auto-scroll without any of it going on for too long or being painful, too. Which worked really well. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, scroll stop probably could have stopped at that pipe, so the player would have been able to actually get the power up there. Which you could have done just by extending the wall tiles up the rest of the way there. Can't see my print. Looking good so far. Ooh, alright. Very classic intro. Nice. That's how I like to get my one-ups. I was a little sad. Oh, alright. I'll take it. Oh, uh-oh. Is this the intended path here? Okay. I'm glad I jumped early when I did. Yeah, oof. Well, it's short, so you have a couple of shots at it, not too much after. Yeah, Scroll Stop does some crazy stuff. Man, the crazy stuff people have done with scroll levels, too. You can go along the Koopa at the bottom. It's harder, though. Not sure what you mean. Boy, we are blowing through the caves, guy. Yeah, I feel like there must be quite a difficulty spike. Oh. 10:37. Yeah, solid stuff so far. It ramps. It ramps. Do you drive off the ramp? Alright. Nice. Traditional Mario 3 castle so far. Looking pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Each world adds one or two more things. And that's the way to do it. There we go. Yeah, a patience check. A patience check. Oh my god. Another one? Don't do this to me. Okay. Oh, I did it to myself. There we go. Nice, simple little thing. But yeah, on the subject of scroll stop, never a bad idea to try and kind of lock in your arenas there a little bit and keep the camera focused on the action. It's not necessary, but it always feels cleaner. But you can't pause there, or you have to wait. I gotcha. Yeah, so very minor structural issues there, but nothing killing it by any means. That was about 10 minutes. We'll call that 10 minutes, and we'll do the next one. All right, Death Mask. Let's see what you got there. Yeah, it's tapering off, but I'm glad you guys stuck around for a while. Fridays have been a little slow recently. I've been doing a little bit more variety stuff, but man, if there's one thing people don't seem to want to watch a small streamer play, it is Elden Ring. Yeah, throw it in there one more time, and then yeah, I'll close the queue after you toss it in there one more time. And then I'll do a little bit of multiplayer versus if I have some time after. Yeah, do it up. Do it on up. It's Q. For some reason, the Elden Ring just wasn't drawing him in. The first time I did Elden Ring, a buddy of mine came and wanted to do some PvP, which was a lot of fun. But no more of that. But I did get to open it on stream, and then I got to finish it on stream, which is good. Yeah, it's getting to be about your bedtime. Probably about when I'll conk out tonight. I'm doing Joy-Con shells. I got wood grain shells, and I got LED and gold button kit. It's gonna look really stupid. I'm really excited. Villa de Deja Vu. That's my night after Mario Maker here. I want my OLED Switch to look really dumb. Yeah, I'm in the Midwest, so we're at just about 11 here. I'm guessing you're a little further east. Aren't they usually later? Or are they earlier? I'm not a geography guy. Oh, okay. Twice in the house. Yeah, that's what I'd imagine. It's a big new game, too, and it doesn't have, like, a multiplayer asset. I was figuring some of my regulars and buds who were playing it would pop in, but they didn't pop in. East Coast Canada, somehow Maine is 20 minutes south by car, but an hour behind, yeah. We get some of that in Indiana over here. Goddamn timelines. I'm very confused already. Yeah, Elden Ring was a lot of fun, though. I was pretty happy to get, the beginning and the end of it on stream, though. Alright, look, I know you're not a wizard. Okay, we're back at the start. We'll just keep doing things alternating, and then it'll work. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that was probably a lot of it, too. Well, I managed to put 200 hours in and then finish it. Now I'm working through Dark Souls off-stream, and Dark Souls would be a lot of fun to do crowd control in, too, but I also feel like it would kill me if I didn't get better at it. So that might be something to return to after I get a lot better at Dark Souls, after I play through 2 and 3. Crowd control's a lot of fun. Is this level viewer level in disguise? It might be. It's just the infinite twice over here. Quadrice. Okay, pipes only. Well, I know you can't have pipes that lead to pipes, like, that loop back in on themselves. I know they all have to be independent rooms that look the same. There's no assembly here. You're not in charge. Nintendo's in charge. Okay, there's the locked door. So maybe we missed a key somewhere. Did you do landmarking with the decorations? Maybe? No. The decorations are identical as well. Monster. Okay, this must be a new room, I feel like. Okay, there we go. There we go. You even did the same decorations in here, too. Yeah, there's a limit. We'll just keep going, and as long as we keep going, they can't loop me around. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could do some crazy stuff with pipe layering and with pipe hiding and stuff. You can still do that a tiny bit here. You can hide pipes behind those spike crusher things. That's about it, though. Okay, somehow we looped. Somehow we looped! Yeah, I really wish they hadn't completely removed layering pipes. I understand not wanting to layer the exits over each other, but I really wish that, that we could still layer them over each other just because they look nice when you can cross them over each other. Okay, there's this. I feel like a key or would give off light. A block doesn't, does it? Oh, a block doesn't. That's the coins. Crackers, are you gonna jump up here or are you gonna just yell at me? The cat's being very loud. You guys might be able to hear him. It is spot the difference. Guy, I don't spot a difference. I'm looking, but I'm not spotting. It better not be this has more blocks on one side or something. That will hurt me. There's no coin block in the last room. Oh, did we skip it? Oh. I'm looking, but I'm not finding. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Next one back? Okay. Hang on. So then this, and then door, and then... Yeah. You might have gone a little heavy on the hiding. Let's see here. I do feel like that's obvious, yeah. But maybe put a coin there to draw the player's attention to it? Or maybe put a coin above every block to always draw the player's eye to it. Or put one of the boos right above it. If one of the boos is always right above the block, I'm pretty sure it will light up. Let's bring him there just to check. But they have just enough light, yeah, to partially illuminate the block if they're right above it. Yep, yeah, if he's partially above it, he would just illuminate it. Yeah, that would work perfect, I think. I think that would be the perfect hint without drawing too much attention to it. So that then you could call someone stupid if they didn't notice it. There we go. Oh, you're a monster. Yeah, I mean, it's a good guess. There aren't too many other things it could have been. Everyone eventually gets the idea to drain coins out of every block to denote where they've been. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I didn't even spot that one didn't have one and like thought it stuck out. The concept works really well. But I think a very tiny change or tweak there could end up making it a little simpler if a lot of people get trapped. But based on the clear rate, I don't think you have an issue with that at all. All right. Another look at a little bit more of the super world here. Then we'll probably do one multiplayer versus. We'll lose S rank and get really sad, and that'll be it. That'll be the end of the night. Yeah, the bot has spammed about the Discord or about the giveaway a little bit, but this here, I'm gonna do a giveaway for one of these for subs at some point soon. We're gonna do a long stream where we finish up getting 1,000 endless normal clears, and then we'll roll the dice for that. For all 6 subs. But it'll have arms. I just don't like arms. That was one of the things the pandemic did to me. I started getting way into working out. I started hiking a lot. I did 270 miles in 2021. Which was a lot of fun. I like hiking. I like being outside. I got way into kayaking. But I got way not into shirts. And it's not even a muscles thing, although I did also grow these over the pandemic. I just don't like sleeves anymore. Not into it. Time out or die once? Well, hey, at least we did it at the first shot. We're usually the guys who are the outlier in the other direction, so that's the way to do it. Yeah, going with 500 seconds is the way to do it, especially if it's a puzzle. Honestly, you could almost always set a level to 500 seconds and it won't hurt anything. Unless the level has a time component in it, 500 is a good place to start. Unless it is a speedrun, right? Or, I don't know, if you're doing 100 seconds because you want to be New Soup Luigi, you... Awkward? The player could stupidly go in there. You can prevent the player from entering with the donut bouncy guys. I constantly forget what they're called, but those bouncy rings that are like this, and then they have eyeballs right here. This is what they look like. You know it is. This is their face. The laser. Alright, get out of here. Setting a speedrun to 500. I feel like if you had a speedrun feel like it was gonna be, like you set it to 500, and laid it out as a really good but hard speedrun, the amount of anxiety you could induce would be really great. But, good God, it is almost always a boo when people have a bunch of donut blocks at the end of their speedrun, because they want the timer to be tight. Get out of here with that. Bumpers, yeah, bumpers. Bumpers be bumping. Thanks, I'll forget that in about an hour. Yeah, simple concept, traditional, really good way to start out a new Super World too is, that's Nintendo's structure. There are videos, all kinds of stuff in actual level design about it, but Nintendo's big thing, especially with Mario, is difficulty in a level goes up a little, comes down, goes up a little, comes down, but that's also how they structure their worlds, is they get a little tougher as you go through, and then when you get to the end, the next world is a little harder than the first one, and spikes a little higher, but that structure is what has always made Mario games feel good. Even if you're generally better than all of it, structuring things like that always makes things feel good. So that's a really great way to start out a new world. Yeah, I mean, there are cases where you don't want to make it 500, but I'm saying if there isn't a time factor or component to the level at all, it never hurts. Especially if there's any exploration aspect to the level in any way. It's not like it's absolute necessity. It's not like, oh my god, this level only has 300 seconds. What's wrong with you? Oh, killed the sun. Oh my god. Imagine if killing the sun made it night theme. God, I wish that was a thing. I also really wish night theme caves were not upside down. I hate upside down levels. I really wish night theme cave was, if you hit the... Oh, this one was real short. If you hit the on-off switch, it reverses gravity. That's what it should have been, and it would have been my favorite style in the whole game. Hands down. If on-off switches reverse gravity in night theme, favorite style in the whole game. It would have been so goddamn cool. Imagine a level with, like, auto on-off where you're trying to do really weird platforming where it's like, the letter V 6 times. Oh. Could have been so good. And then they stuck us with, oh, it's upside down and the controls aren't really reversed, but they're stupid. Gonna spend some time with the GF. Well, thanks a lot for popping in, Deathmask. I'll be back on Wednesday. If you didn't already follow, you know, do it. Doing more viewer levels, then Thursday and Friday next week. Yeah, thanks a lot for popping in, bud. Had some great levels. We'll see you later. Oh, no. Oh, not winning. Yeah. Yeah, it was an excellent game. I've always really liked good indie games like that, but that was definitely one of those ones that kind of stood alone for a while. Celeste captured some of that same kind of magic of, room levels kind of concept. I feel like nobody's done room levels in a while. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I played recently that was like room levels. What the hell was it? Astalon did some of that. It was a Metroidvania game, but it had a lot of like single rooms that were really would tear India. It was a lot of fun. I don't know exactly what you call that that genre of the like the MSX style like room levels, but yeah, La Mulana did a lot of that too, where individual rooms would be a puzzle or be a puzzle tied to another room. But La Mulana also did a lot of like grand scale stuff. If you like troll levels though, La Mulana and La Mulana 2 are literally 150-hour-long troll levels. Multiple bosses in those games will kill you after they're dead. You will think that you have won, it will play the victory sound, and if you do not push the button at the right time, you're dead. Oh, I hate the wind. At least the level is not structured in a way to force you to platform against the wind. Oh, if I'm supposed to make a big jump there. That's a big thing to make sure you test, is if the player can make it far enough with the wind. Oh, and if they're going to land somewhere nasty with the wind. Yeah, I saw Celeste is in crowd control too. I talk about it a lot, but I do really want to do like 100% crowd control run at some point. Eventually, I will pivot back to doing crowd control either on weekends or on Fridays. But I would like to just have played all the games. You can walk off there? That's good. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. I don't play by your rules. Keep my keys. What now? What now? I'm the key master. Okay, there we go. We're safe. There we go. Wow. That turtle dodged a bullet. Oh! This is why you don't choose Hammer Bros. That's why you don't do it, man. Oh my god, okay. Okay, go fast. Go fast while you're still invincible. Oh my god, the wind! Oh my god, wind and Hammer Bros can really put the pressure on the old anus. Okay, let's grab the mushroom and bring the shell. And then we're going to be careful to preserve the shell. And we're going to keep it. Oh, wait. There's another turtle up there. We could have just taken his shell. That's fine. I like this one now. I'm keeping it. Oh, my God. The shell did nothing. Fortunately, it was short. That makes a lot of the nonsense real forgivable. And always, even though a lot of them are weirdly short, almost too short, it's definitely better too short than too long in all cases. I would much rather play a little tiny cute short level that is simple but nice than a level that is weirdly long and I'm pressed for time, especially because I have a tendency to explore and dick around a little bit. And that can be especially frustrating in a level that only has 300, but could have 500. Chocolate Desert, 3-4. The old pick up and play Super World. Oop, tried to kick it up. I missed it. Missed my shot. These coins tell me to go down here. Okay, good. I was gonna say, coins over a death pit is a mean joke. Some can take a while if people get hung up on checkpoints, but that's sort of what happens when you're hit near your skill cap, yeah. Oh, I did it to myself. If I didn't hesitate, it would have been fine. That is a really brilliant thing that's hard to really touch on structurally as a necessity. I mean, it's never a necessity, but man, when you can structure out a traditional level to also feel really great to speedrun, and to feel really natural to speedrun like this, like the way these guys are structured, it feels so friggin' good to do that. It feels so good. That can also be an excellent way to focus on small levels too, is to build them out traditionally and then refocus your enemy placement on speedrunning. People will pick it up and they will start fighting over the world records. And honestly, that's how a lot of stupid crap gets unpopular. Because they're not great, but they're good. And people stick to them, and they run the world records, and they shoot their way up there. Because they show up in new, and they're pretty fun, and they show up in hot, and then boom, they're off. That's probably what I should be doing when I make levels, is instead of focusing on some stupid gimmick, try to make a fun traditional level, and then focus on making it flow really nice if you hit the enemies just right. Especially since I've been hollering about flow a lot. I've been playing a little more Kaizo stuff. Man, people do not get it. The first jump would be so painful. I think you saw that one earlier, the on-off block onto the spiny. That was so painful. Oh god. God, the refreshing goddamn levels. Nobody wants it, but somehow somebody. It's like telemarketers. It's like fucking telemarketers out there. They're out there calling somebody, and some old person is answering the phone and being like, "Oh, hello? Yes! Oh, I'm so happy to talk to somebody. Ah, my car warranty. Oh, let me get my credit card." Fuck off. Somebody out there is playing the refreshing levels and hitting the heart on them. And that person is worse than the person making the refreshing levels. I'm gonna find those people. Thousands of people, and I'm gonna slap them. And it's gonna be a felony, because they're all juveniles. I'm guessing. Oop, oop, oop. Okay. It's a little awkward, but yeah, it's big enough that you can hold right and fit in there, so that's good. Oh, you're not giving me anything. Might be bots. I mean, I'm a little paranoid. I work in, you know, network security, so I assume everything is Russian bots. We had a small malware scare today, and it looks like it was a definitions update that coincided with some very old tracking cookies that just never got removed. But we had malware detected in a virtual machine that only an admin had logged into at any time recently. So it was pretty spooky. Of course, I'm thinking it's Russians. No, I dug way deep into it, and root cause analysis showed that's very likely what it was. A definitions update came through that started removing tracking cookies that had been sitting there since 2018 for some reason. Because nobody friggin' clears anything. But I have always thought it's possible. Oh, dry bones in Super Mario World. That, okay. Weird. I think I grabbed that by accident. But yeah, I've always thought it was possible there could be people botting likes for Super Mario World or Super Mario Maker. But I feel like I would have seen advertisements for it at some point by this point. If there were really like bots out there that you could pay to like your levels, I feel like I would have seen it. It was indicated in the other room with the 1 coin. I gotcha. So I skipped it, and then I bumbled into the right answer. Like, I know Twitter, well, Twitter I'm sure has it too, but I know there's follow botting and all that stuff on Twitch, because I see it. You get advertisements for it and stupid shit from those idiots. And also, who the hell is out there botting likes for Mario Maker? Especially if the only goal is to just feel good about yourself. That would be like botting likes on Facebook, but not for a political entity. Just like, I want my pictures to look nice. I want people to like me. I mean, you see it on Instagram. People do that on Instagram and Twitter. I used to know a guy who we dug into it because we thought it was so funny. He had so many followers on Twitter. They were all fake. They were all fake. No, I mean, they will do it for dumb reasons, and people will pay for attention. But Mario Maker isn't really a social network, and there's no clout associated with it. Stuff like Instagram doesn't practically have much more going for it, or anything else to speak of. Yeah, real solid. Real solid Ghost House. Oh, and that was the end of the Super World. the end of the world too. So we'll do a little bit of versus before I wrap up, and then we'll call it a night. But the bots always exist. Nobody's gonna set up a bunch of infrastructure unless it makes them money. And I feel like there can't possibly be enough people playing who care about Mario Maker to spend a lot of money to keep those bots fed well. Just liking it, especially since you can't play levels online like that unless you buy a Nintendo Switch Online. So every account that's botting the likes is going to cost at least 1/5 of $35. For a family account would be the cheapest you could get an account for. A family account would get you 5 NSO subscriptions for $35. So $35 per 5 likes. You know, you could like as many levels as you want, but that's a lot to set up. And then you can't interact with the levels at all without a Nintendo Switch. So if they wanted to bot it, they would have to set up a bot that interacted directly with a Switch. Or maybe there might be emulators out there that you can play online with if you use a Switch's hardware IDs. But I know like the TGR code, the level viewer, that went down 2 times because his Switches got banned. Because he was queuing their database, querying their database too hard, and Nintendo was banning his Switches. They were banned from online play entirely because he was querying their database too hard. So if you were doing anything really strange faster than a user could with your Switch, they might ban it. So although it could definitely exist, it makes me feel a little bit like it's pretty unlikely. Just because I don't know who would pay for it. And then that's the other side of it, is that if there was somebody who would pay for it, which is totally possible. It's totally possible that they're out there. I feel like I would have saw evidence of it, you know? That you'd see spam on Reddit, or that you'd see spam in Twitch. But sometimes you do see terrible levels with a ton of likes with no explanation. It could be Fiverr stuff too. The opposite of automation. Some asshole is paying people to go on Fiverr and spam their level to Twitch streams. Oh, why are you guys like this? Ugh. Why? Yeah, automation looks good in basically every discipline of IT. Yeah. Next frame, please. Next slide. They all gave up? What the hell just happened? That was weird. That was weird. My points better not go down. We had 10 over 4,000, right? That was weird. They're not even out there voting. They voted meh? How did we even vote? No, my points went up. Okay, Mario Maker's just being weird. That's fine. Everybody gets points. That was weird. We'll do another one. The stream ends when I'd lose a versus match. Haha. Hi, YouTube. Fuck you. Man, the also saves me time doing systems tests at the end of projects. Yeah. Yeah, you want to automate in a way that requires a maintainer, but you don't want to silo entirely, because if you silo too much, people will want to get rid of you. I have personally campaigned for termination of key holders, or people who silo themselves. You don't want, if at a big place especially, if people detect that you're trying to hang on to all the knowledge, oh my god, it'll piss them off. Thanks for that, Boom Boom. Oh my god, and then it was nonsense. That's it. That's a good place to call it. Thanks for nothing, Mario. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice way to do it. I do miss that. I'm working on a literal 2-man IT team for about 100 people. I really miss being able to say, oh, I'm sorry, that's outside my scope of support. You're gonna have to go ask somebody else. I do not care. Oh, can you just help me with it off the clock? Yeah, I can. I bill out at $100 an hour, and it's company policy that I adhere to not do this on the clock at work. I know the last guy did, but I'm not doing that. I'm rambling now, but yeah. I do miss that. Thanks a lot for watching, sticking around for so long. Had a nice night talking to you there, True Phobia. Yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday doing some more Mario Maker. You have yourself a good weekend. I am out of here.